And we are in. All right. Welcome
Hello.
in. Welcome in, chat and everything else. Appreciate every last one of you for stopping on by. We are here with the entire cast and crew. Let me go ahead and quickly do a quick... Bop. There's everyone's Things Inside chat, just as a quick reference for anyone just entering in. If you want to check them out, go for it before we start the game. For a quick recap, and I hope everyone's excited for today's session.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited.
But, as for the recap, last week, where you guys had finally defeated the bandits, going on through successfully surviving for the next quite a while inside the desert dunes, proceeding to sleep for the night, or one of you had a supernatural event, going into a door into a shop of an extra-dimensional space. You ended up acquiring some strange items. Doing so, you acquired a bit of knowledge and know-how that you didn't have before. However, it distracted you all. Over the course of the night, your special pirate was, well, taken away by allegedly Krabos. So, unknown what to do, you ran right back to the only place that you knew where to go, Yondra Flats. To speak to the old chieftain, you asked around about both the supernatural event, as well as what could have happened to your companion. They explained to you that, well, gotta be crabs. The TLDR of it, anyway. Now, a bit interested in a bit of the lore surrounding the cards that you now have in your possession, as well as finally possessing 2 pieces of the artifact that you looked for, and still possessing, I believe, a singular card from your adventure. Traveling out, you find yourselves still communicating to each other as to what is best to do next. While you guys are doing that, I need to quickly restart something real quick, but you guys can go ahead and start scene on your own. I will just, do not mind me.
I just saw the cat.
It's just so lost.
Don't mind me. I noticed my tracking was weird, so I'm just restarting it real quick. I'll be back in a second.
The DM has disappeared.
The DM has disappeared. Do not worry.
There's no god.
We have free reign now.
There is
We
no
can do whatever we
god.
want. There is no god.
There is no
You
god.
are your
The
own
crabs have
dungeon
gotten the
master
DM.
I'm my own master now.
Anyways,
Yeah, we were walking out of the hut, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
you guys were you guys were dead inside the center of town talking to each other about what exactly, to do next.
Hmm.
I thought we were about to head out. No, yeah, we were about to. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, because we needed to go and find where the crabs were so we can save Beano.
Yes.
Yeah. And we have knowledge that they hide underground.
Yes.
No. Not only did they only hide underground, but they hide underground, sources of powerful sources. Which
Probably near where we have to be.
The dungeon, right?
Yes.
the tomb of
The tomb.
the tomb.
The tomb of the tomb.
The tomb of the.
You have no idea what the name of the tomb is, so yes.
Yeah, it's just
a
it's
Yeah.
tomb
the
that you know of.
We really have no clue, do we?
There's a tomb
We
and we gotta
don't.
go to it.
We know
Actually-
that there's a tomb.
Mhm.
We know that there's crabs supposedly near said tomb. We know
We
that
do-
we got taken by the crab, and we also know that the person who gave us the quest, her friend went missing, so maybe they also got taken by the crabs.
Who knows?
Oh no. So, should we just head there? I think we have been given directions towards it, haven't we?
You guys have.
Should we gather supplies first, or should we stop by the inn and ask Rebecca if she knows anything about Dune Striders themselves?
Hmm. I mean, we can go, but as we said before, I don't think we should mention that we have.
Oh, no, we're not going to mention about the 2 pieces of the crystal at all. No.
Okay.
I
Plus,
think we should just go.
I'm decently sure you guys have rations and whatnot, so I don't think you guys should need to
Yeah.
restock. You guys,
Yeah.
it's only a day's journey, so you guys should be okay when it comes to restocking and whatnot.
Okey-doke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say we just go straight there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to save beans, and at the same time, we can get some really great tasting crab out of this.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That is true.
Oh,
So we just
I get
straight head. We just head there straight.
it's heading towards the tomb, not directly to the tomb, because we don't know what vicinity they will be at.
Hmm. No.
Well, I
We better
think if
get
we head in
going.
that direction,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we know the general direction. We can we can like look around as we get there.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Well.
Do we want to ask the Dragonborn here if he wants to come? See if I might help him with his paladin journey?
Oh yeah, maybe he can
Saving
slap
someone
you
in
guys.
distress.
Yeah. Oh, yes! Exactly!
Here, I'm gonna
Because isn't that what he needs to prove to his god? Isn't that what you paladins do?
There you go. I wanted to move you guys so that you guys are like.
Instead of shouting across the camp.
Yeah, you guys are just like. I think we should ask them. And it's just like, okay, no, you guys are actually.
Right next to us.
Yeah.
So, Drac, I think you would be the best person to go talk to him about this, because since, you're both paladins, and, he might be more persuaded to hear it from somebody of his own. Holy Order?
That's the thing. We might not share the same god or goddess, but I can try. I guess I'll walk over to the tent where we saw him come out of before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just kind of poke my head in, or just ask.
Well, I mean, the tent is just surrounding a house. So, like, you poke your head
Surrounding a
through
house.
the doorway, right?
Okay.
And you just see like a door. All
Okay,
right.
I will knock on the door then.
Okay. So after a minute or so, you see him kind of like open up the door. He seems to not be wearing his armor currently, as he does seem to be wearing like one of those like commoner like white tunic top like shirt things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And he seems to be wearing a pair of decently finely made wool pants, as well as he has a sword at his side. But other than that, he seems decently unarmored. He is wearing just his bracers on, but no gauntlets or anything. But he seems to kind of like open the door and just kind of, put an arm over his head, kind of leaning on the doorway as he's like, "Is there anything I can do for you?"
Well, we have received info that one of our friends has been kidnapped and taken away by crabs, it seems like, desert crabs. And I wanted to see if you wanted to come along to help us. I know that you had mentioned that you were still trying to prove yourself as a paladin, trying to get into the order. So, if you would like, we could definitely use an extra hand in this adventure.
He's gonna take a look over at you as he kind of straightens on up quite a bit. Here, I'll even throw him up to player. I'll have you move up. As he kind of puts his hands on his hips, he's like, I would love to. However, I cannot. The town here requires guarding, and as much as I believe in the kobolds to defend my father and the rest of them, I don't. They are trained to more or less buy me time. To, well, as you can see, I'm not in armor all the time, but to get geared up quickly and rush to their aid. They've been trained in the art of, well, not dying. We fashion them as much armor as we can, but if a actual threat were to come by while I am predisposed, they would not last very long.
Well, far be it from me to sit here and try and take you away from your duties, but I always thought that one of our creeds, at least one that I follow, is that we always try to not only rush towards glorious battle, but to make sure that we save the innocent where we can and try to defeat evil at all costs. So I thought that a call like that for a paladin would be, something you could not decline.
Honorable as it may be, yes, I agree with you that is a just cause for action. However, I have sworn an oath not only to protect the people here, but to protect those in of need. And you all seem to be quite capable. These kobolds are not able to man themselves as of yet. In time, I do hope that they grow to be strong, capable, and to be able to defend their own, as is why I am training them. But as of yet, I cannot let them fall victim to anything inside my absence.
Well, I shake my head. I was like, all right, you do what you need to do then. But just know that if anything happens where we could have used your help, that one is on you. And I just walk away.
He looks at you like, motherfucker, as he just shuts the door. He gives you, like, he gives you one of those, like, squints his eyes a little bit, pulls his head back a little bit, like, motherfucker, and just shuts the door. Just shaking his head just slightly. It's just like, what the fuck? Just shuts the door.
Get back to everybody. I was like, he will be of no use to us, and then just start walking towards the opening of the camp.
Oh my goodness.
God damn it.
Paladins.
Yeah.
Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Paladins of different oaths, man. Can't cooperate now, can they? Sheesh.
No.
All right.
Catch them next time on Paladin Drama.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
On
no.
Paladin Drama Island.
Oh my god.
Drama Island.
Sheesh.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh,
Oh.
it was youngest. Ah, yes, I see. Sorry.
Oh, I thought
Sorry
it was
about the Discord
red
beep,
button.
everyone. Youngest kind of popped out of Discord and popped back in, so there you go. Alright. So, where are you guys heading?
I believe we are headed on the way to the tomb
To the
Yes.
to go search that general vicinity for the crabs.
tomb? Okay.
The crabs.
Give me just 2 hot seconds. Oh, I will be with you in just 1 second.
No, I think this is the first time I've ever seen a party go on a look for crabs.
Cash.
Oh,
Oh,
is it youngest
Uh-oh.
again? Yeah, it is.
Is youngest
Oh,
internet
no.
okay?
Bruh, are they alright?
I don't think. Maybe.
DM, did you curse them this time?
I might have.
You know what?
Damn, you
If
cursed her.
If there's no scuff, it's not a
Yes.
stream.
The one that, hold up. I'm fighting Discord real quickly.
Why are you
Oh
fighting this?
no.
I don't know. Am I
Bro,
being doxxed?
Voss cursed you.
Mm-hmm.
I got cursed last session. You're getting cursed this session.
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
It is
I
what
have
it
to go
is.
fight Discord real quickly.
The curse has been transferred. It's like
Hey,
hex. You
as
take
long as
out
it ain't
one
me
and it
2
moves to
sessions in
another
a
one.
row, I'm happy.
Dead ass.
I'm just glad with my European Wi-Fi that I'm able to, not disconnect every 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh boy. I just imagine that youngest currently is just standing T-posed in the middle of the desert.
Yes.
T-pose. Show dominance on everyone.
Like NPC goes back to normal state off screen, starts T-posing. Blair Witching at the corner.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry for that imagery.
You're not sorry at all.
No, I'm not.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Back.
Oh, they're lagging.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Let's see if this works.
you sound fine.
You good?
Yes.
You're good?
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. It wouldn't be a D&D stream online if it wasn't scuffed. Oh, man,
Stream.
online, IRL stream D&D streams never have the issue of their players just fucking off into the ethereal. You know what I mean? Oh, man, couldn't be us.
Popping in and out of existence.
couldn't
Sorry,
be us.
guys.
Sometimes we just need to embrace the void.
Okay. So as you guys are walking towards the tomb.
Walking. I thought we have horses.
Oh, you do have horses. You do have horses. Ah, yes, so it's half a day's journey. So you guys are even faster. I completely forgot you guys had horses. I'm sorry. So as you guys are trotting through the desert, trying your best to make sure your horses aren't getting overly exhausted, you eventually start hearing weird noises off in the distance. Just real faint sounds that you can't really make out, but it almost sounds humanoid.
Like
Do you-
screaming?
You're not
or-
quite sure. It's really muffled over, being carried over the wind. But you start hearing it about 4 hours into your journey. So about halfway from where you think it would take you to get there.
Mhm.
Should we check that out?
Probably.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure. Go for it. 15. You notice it does sound like screams of some kind, but you can't really discern if it's familiar or not. It's just weird. It sounds like you know what direction it's coming from, but it seems a good distance away still.
All right, which direction is it coming from?
That
Asking
way.
your party.
Yeah, that-
way.
that
That
way.
It's
Okay.
relative to your current position, it doesn't really matter. It's just
Okay.
the direction you hear it. Because
All right.
I'm not gonna have you guys orientated in a certain direction. You guys are just heading towards the tomb, and you guys hear it off on a side direction.
I say we go check it out.
Yeah, if there are screams, let's go. And I'd like start charging ahead.
Yeah, it might be fun.
All right behind.
Beginning on a gallop, you all trot through the sand, kicking up the sand behind you all into a small dust cloud. As you guys quickly make your way through, the sound becomes significantly more audible, as eventually you guys come across, in the distance, you see a large rock face, much like the ones you see on the save screen right now. Just one of those large, stony pillars. But this one seems to be almost like a small plateau that just kind of rips up straight from the sand dunes. But you hear coming from the rock face, somewhere in the distance, you start hearing it clearly now. The sounds of almost a terrored scream here and there. It seems a little guttural, but it sounds almost familiar.
Uh-oh.
Is it Beans' scream?
Possibly.
Is it the bird call?
No. Most definitely not. Most definitely not.
Is it the sound of when Beans was like choking on that bug while making the bird call?
However, you guys dead eye on it as you guys continue closer and closer and closer towards the rock face. You guys stop as you see further beyond you what appears to be a cave opening in the sand. The rock seems to jut up a good 60, 70 feet. And inside the middle seems to be just a opening that proceeds into a cave. You can hear the sound clearly now as you recognize it of your ally, deep somewhere within. As you guys stop to listen to it, Beans, take it away. That's close enough. It's close enough.
When you scream so loud, your mic peaks.
Yep. It's just like a cut off, like you got
It
muffled
cut
all
off.
of a sudden.
Just, that's it. Okay, close enough. Close enough. You hear the screams coming from within the cave, deep somewhere within. However, as you guys are marching on up, you guys notice that your horses feel on edge as they stop right where you're standing. They seem to be looking around, neighing, and as you try and press them to go towards the entrance so you can finally get off of them, they all seem to just, like, shake their heads and begin turning around slightly. As you're trying to push them back, they take a few steps, but they move on back. You're fighting with them every 2 seconds. You guys are confused as to what the issue is. However, I wonder what the fuck is going on with... Hold on a second. Yeah, why can't... Hold on a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave Discord and come back in because for some reason I can't hear everyone. Pardon the noise. Give me a second. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Okay, weird. Alright. I think my headphones cut out for some reason. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter because I couldn't hear anyone for like a second or two there. No, it's weird. I don't know. Scream's always scuffed. It's okay. Top quality only. Anywho.
No, it's professional.
Yeah, professional. Anywho, you guys are fighting against your horses, and as you guys finally just decide fuck it and dismount.
Okay.
To try and get more of a hold on your horses, they're finally starting to calm down a little bit. What are you guys doing?
Can I take a pebble and just throw it in the sand in front of us?
You can. Go ahead and roll me a... Go ahead and do sleight of hand for me.
Okay. I'm not trying to hit anything. I'm just kind of rolling it on the ground in front of us.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Sleight of hand. A 6.
You just kind of...
Yeah, basically.
God damn it, youngest left again. Fucking A. You Thanos snapped youngest right out of existence.
accidentally pebble the youngest, the youngest passes out.
You fucking toss it at Youngest as they just disappear into the ethereal. Congratulations. No. It's okay.
No.
It's okay. So you take the pebble off of the ground. As you're just like, seems a little weird. You toss into the middle of the sand. Nothing happens.
Okay, cool.
However, the ground does seem, after you kind of sit there and like, huh, that's weird. You guys feel a small bit of shaking throughout the space. Like, almost like a minor earthquake. The sands begin to shift underneath you as you guys are just shaking kind of back and forth, almost as if almost the sands have become rough waters.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Like that.
As moments later, your horses immediately begin trying to break free from your grasp. Anyone trying to hold on to them, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Well, I am not even. There is no way I can hold one of those.
I guess I'll try.
Nope, I let it go.
Nope.
So I'm the only one that held on to my horse.
No,
Got it.
you and Drac. You and Drac managed to keep a hold of your horses. Everyone else's just kind of go, nay, and just fuck right off into the sea. Right off into the dunes. Right off into the... They fuck right off. Right off. They get back on their hind legs, jump forward, and just fuck off. They're terrified. You two managed to keep your horses from running off, but they seem to be bucking heavily. Right as you guys notice... Let me go ahead and change the music real quick.
Ooh.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, it's never good when the DM says that.
Yeah, you don't know. It might be something good. Never mind.
It's a good music choice.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As you see bursting from the sands, almost like a massive whale, as it bursts from the sands, a giant 20.5 foot tall giant crab.
Oh, shit.
Foot.
Its pincer big enough alone to get 3 of you. It bursts from the sands. You hear the clicking of its mandibles. It bursts onto the sands as the sands then begin flying in a massive dust cloud before quickly bursting past you. You all take a quick look over at it as your horses all basically, the 2 remaining ones, stop bucking for a moment and just look off and youngest
And
has
took
died.
youngest.
And took
Kill
youngest.
youngest. God
Took
damn
youngest.
it.
God damn it.
Hope Young is watching this stream to be able to hear everything going
Right,
on.
no shit. I have a feeling they're over here just like, man, I wonder what's going on with my internet. And then
Yeah.
just Discord's like, hey, you know this cool scene? No. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular. Okay, so.
It's okay, Youngest disassociates at the side of the crab.
Boss, I don't want to RP Beans' character. Ends up having to RP youngest.
Yeah.
We're all just sitting here, just like in the wind, like the sands coming at us. You see Young just like flipping,
glitching out and just like fading into
existence.
Yeah, those changed them forever.
Like they're just standing there glitching out as they just T-pose and no-clip into the sky for a second for whiplashing right back to just like T-pose halfway perpendicular to the floor, halfway into it, just going up and down, vibrating horrendously inside the sand.
That's what they get for opening the door out of random.
Yeah.
They're charging their most powerful attacks.
They're just over here. You hear the occasional "Help me!" Just
You just hear Discord noises. The
Yeah.
ba-doop, 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 ba-doop.
That's them just zipping through dimensions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Father, help! No, my boy.
Okay. Anywho.
Yeah.
So the wind blows past you as your horses are standing there looking off in awe, utterly terrified, unable to move. You see its armor, its shell. Oh, they're there. Hello, welcome back. Its shell is a brilliant, sandy, ashy black. Parts of the ridges are a brilliant gray, as its eyes are a beaming red, almost blazing against its black shell. You see many parts of it have large amounts of wounds from previous battles against the shell's surface, almost like indents from arrows and other weaponry. It seems to have had combat many times before. As it rears on up on its legs, you see it raise its claws on up at the sky. As you see its mandibles open up, as it lets out a guttural roar, as sand just blasts in your direction. Roll initiative.
Oh god.
do
We're
it.
supposed to fight more of these.
Oh, that's right. I have to click her.
Yeah, we have to click. That's
do
right.
need to
I always
click it.
forget that part. Yeah, there we go.
Damn it. 8.
Although I do have to say, if we can take him down, that's going to be a lot of delicious crab meat that
How
I'm
you
looking
get
forward
invisible?
to.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker. Alright, is that everyone? I think so. Okay. That's fine. Doe,
got a
you
special
did
roll.
get a nat 1, though, your
Yes.
first roll, so that is going to be a 1. Okay.
I mean, technically it's a
Alright.
5.
Oh no.
Youngest. The glitchiest and the dead. Go ahead.
The dead?
Yeah. T-posing out into existence. I mean, I don't know. I think that classifies as pretty dead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to go to the back rooms. That's all.
You're trying to no flip into the back room.
All right. Well, Velvine is gonna move about 30 feet behind the crab, and she's gonna shoot with a longbow.
Okay.
So we can Ooh!
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
She's gonna make that a
Nice.
grasping arrow shot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do the grasping arrow. Oh yeah, that have to do with that then. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Sheesh. Okay. So it's 22 damage.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I need to. Sure, I am.
Then does that also add crit as well? Is that?
Well, okay. See, remember, I do times 2 damage. So
That's right.
it's your first number, not the plus after, because the plus after is just how you're normally rolling it, where it just doubles your dice. So normally you would, for a crit, it would be like that plus that, because that's just the 2 instances of your damage. But what I do is I just take your first instance and whatever else you have, add them together, and then times by 2. Usually it's a little bit more. So you take your arrow as you knock it back. By the way, are you doing any other actions this turn?
Oh, so here's a fun thing. Since I hit 5th level,
Yeah.
Velvine is gonna notch another arrow
Mm-hmm.
and sling it using an extra attack, and this is gonna be a shadow arrow if it hits.
Go for it. No.
It failed.
Go ahead,
Oh.
go ahead and roll me a d10, please.
It is the two sides of the spectrum, nat 20 and then a nat 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Right,
Oh no.
Shouldn't
Okay.
have been that nice. Here's a 1.
Oh no. Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. So you run on over as you plant yourself firmly inside the sand. Go down to a bit of a knee. to steady your aim. As you knock an arrow, pull it on back. The fledgling seed wrapped around the tip of the arrow begins bursting even now as you fire. As it flies, you just see like a cascading net of intertwining roots burst through the air, almost like a net gun. It flies, slams right into the top carapace of the giant crab as it bursts clean into the shell. You see it worm its way, like the roots worm its way out of the opening as the rest of the vines settle on top of it, wrapping itself around it and then sinking deep into the sand as you just see it push down against the sand dune. The sand underneath it puffs out into a large cloud around it. And as it settles, you see it struggling with a loud roar. It's just pushing up against these roots, trying its best to break free. However, you notch your second arrow. As you go to bring it forth, a root goes up from out of the from your own arrow comes out from the sands in various places around the arena. As one of them snakes right up underneath you, wraps itself around your arm, and pulls you down into the sand. You are not prone. However, you just quickly take your arrow that you were going to fire, grab it, and just, with one quick, clean slice, take the tip of the arrow and just knock yourself free from the grasp of the root. You are prone, though. So.
That takes an action to get back up, doesn't it?
It does not, but it takes 30 feet of movement.
Isn't it half your movement?
Usually, but if you read my rules, it's 30 feet
Oh,
flat.
yeah.
So, which
Well,
means
then
if
I
you
could-
have more than 30 feet, it's gonna be, you can still move anything past that as well if you dash. But regardless, it's a flat speed. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Can I bonus action dash? Get back up?
You can. That will let you get back up.
I'll do that then.
So, quickly, with the moments you have left to spare for this turn, you quickly just throw your hands on down, push yourself up, almost leaping to your feet. You reach your hand back for another arrow, and that's where we end your turn. Podge, go ahead.
I am going to stay right where I am and cast Shatter.
Centered where? In the center of the big old beastie?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Right in the middle, so nobody is close enough to also get shattered.
Mm-hmm. So with Grasping Arrow, can you go ahead and post inside chat for me again? Youngest? Just the description of it.
Oh. It's not gonna let me.
Did you not write it down under a feat section?
Let me just quickly grab a description. Podge, keep doing your turn.
I just wanted to make sure if it made them grappled or not.
No, but if they move 10 feet, they take
Okay,
slashing
so
damage.
it's just a movement restriction. Okay.
It's movement.
Okay. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll the shatter, please.
Shatter. Hang on. I don't know why it's not.
I think it's a
putting that-
DC.
Yeah, it's a DC, but I'm trying to roll like the damage on it. I can just do it.
Let me grab your sheet. Give me like 2 seconds. I can fix it for you.
Oh, that's why. It's asking me what level to cast it at.
Yeah, there you
There we go.
Bam. Okay, so... And... Ooh, you're upcasting it? Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
So...
scary.
So, as you... So, let me go ahead and roll the saving throw for the Crabbo. 9. No, of course not. Alright, so that is going to be a grand total of... 22, I think, if I can
Yeah,
math right.
22.
So, you rush on over just a little bit next to you. Actually, wait a minute. No, you never moved. All right. So, as you kind of like taking a look around, as you see it perfectly in the right position to not be able to move, you bring your hands together as you take a look at the underbelly of the mighty beast. As you quickly channel your energy there. Opening up, everyone sees a large vibration in the air begin to form right underneath the body of the beast. As it begins contorting into space, almost like heat waves, she then just claps her hands with a short incantation. The magical words speak to the magic. As the bubble of mana erupts, filling the air with sand and sending a loud bang throughout the chasm. The shell on the crab shatters on its underbelly as its shell ripples with cracks throughout its entire body. It reaches on up from the impact, only to get grasped by the arrows and ripped straight back down into the sand, causing another large whoosh of sand to come out from under it. The sand cloud then quickly fades throughout the area as it continues to struggle from side to side. Anything else?
Nope, I'm gonna hang out right here.
Okay. Derrickson, you're up next.
Alrighty. I'm gonna charge straight at the crab, and I'm gonna try and get on top of it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a grapple check.
Alrighty.
Be a 20.
Oh, it'd be a 20? That, okay, gotcha.
Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
And athletics check. Yep.
Yeah, okay, so 17. You actually would have rolled significantly higher than that 11, so you would have had a +6. That would do it. Alright, so you rush up on top of the crab, grabbing a hold of its large claw that's been thrusted down onto the sand dunes. You yeet yourself up and over it, vaulting. You get your feet up on the crab's arm as you run on up its carapace, jumping on back its saucer-like top. You get up top there. That is your action, however.
Okay.
Bonus action, you can do something else if you would like.
I'll just have my weapon ready to go, and other than that, I'll just try and stay on it.
So your grapple check, because it is a creature of 2 sizes larger than you, is only to stay on top of it.
Okay.
It, however, does not grant the larger creature the grappled condition because you just can't restrain it at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You, however, do get the bonuses of the grappled condition, so like you get the advantage on it because you're on top of it and whatnot. Give me 1 second. Let me quickly take a look at grapple real quick. Yeah, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So against you, it has more or less most of the penalties of it. You know, of it having disadvantage on, I think it has disadvantage. No, it doesn't have disadvantage on anything. It's just you have advantage on it, so that's fine.
Okay.
So while you're on top of it, you have advantage against them.
Okay.
And if it makes a check against you to ungrapple them, it would just be them throwing you off, essentially. All right.
Okay.
But you are approximately 20 feet in the air, as far as height is concerned.
Oh no.
Okay. So next on up, then you're up.
I'm gonna move just here.
Okay.
How bad is this crab looking?
It's looking pretty hurt, but it looks, generally speaking, still very alive.
Okie dokie. I will cast a chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
So let me.
That hits.
24. Okay, let me do damage. 19.
19.
Let's do cold.
Cool. Okay. Do you want to describe your spell?
Yeah, I just channel a snowball in my hand and I try to aim for the same place where Podge casted the shatter, and I just hurl the snowball that leaves like a frozen trail behind it.
Okay.
That's it.
So as it flies from your hand, again, the frozen trail begins to cascade through the air, almost dropping snowflakes as it goes by, only to instantaneously melt on the ground. As it flies forward, you do not manage to hit its underbelly. However, because it's lifting itself up and being pushed back down by the grasping arrow, you do manage to hit the next best thing. You hit it square in the face as it just explodes across its mandibles and its eyes. You hear it roar on out as you hear its mandibles and its mouth parts crunch as it breaks the ice that is instantly formed across its entire face.
Give us back beans! That's it, that's my turn.
The crab is going to try and attack the one on top of it. Up. 24 hits. Alright.
Oh, yes.
So, let me go ahead and quickly add something. Okay, that's good enough. So I can remember. Okay, so as by the way, can you make me a athletics check, please? DC 14.
I got you.
You succeed. Marvelous. All right, then I am going to quickly roll the attack again, and that hits as well. Can you roll me another athletics check?
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, so let me go ahead and give you the. That's close enough. It's close enough to grab. Actually, wait, no, that's not grapple. That's close enough. So, it reaches on up behind it with its grasping little claw, right? As it reaches on up there, swatting at you, it eventually grabs your leg. As you're like, instantaneously, you're like, oh shit. It does 7 bludgeoning damage as it crunches on top of your leg. You feel your bone crack, just slightly, as you feel the muscle almost dare to tear. As you just quickly take your fist, punch the claw. It opens up just slightly enough for you to turn that punch into a palm and push yourself out of it. You slide against the backside of his shell. However, you don't notice the massive other claw coming in at you. As it grasps you straight across the midsection, you realize this is going to hurt a lot as you take 9 more bludgeoning damage. As it just crunches down on you. You put your hands kind of drop on top of the claw that's surrounding you, as you just feel the pain of multiple dagger-like spikes dig into your stomach and into your spine, as it just hurts drastically. You are also grappled and being held another 10 feet in the air.
Oh, no.
I'm actually going to move you right about there.
I am stuck in the claw.
You're stuck in the claw about another 10 feet. He's holding you up in the air in front of it at this point. Fallon.
All right. Well, the creature this big, I think it's best to take out the legs as I charge forward with my rapiers in hand, and I would like to use my attack and my extra attack to strike twice with my rapiers.
Sure. Nice. Okay. That is 18 damage. Nice. Okay.
So there's that one,
The second one does not hit.
and then there's that one.
So your first one hits as you rush on forward. Seeing your friend being held up in the sky, gritting through teeth, almost screaming. You rush on forward, taking your rapier, you thrust forward. It hits the chink in the joint as it pierces out the other side. You rip it on out as one of the legs drops, as its whole body weight shifts to one side slightly. As it leans forward, one of its claws, the one that isn't holding Drac, moves down to the ground to hold itself up. As you move to the side, thrusting towards one of the legs, however, the leg moves up, and your sword then, instead of hitting the joint, it just hits the carapace and gets deflected off to the side.
I just yell out, "Fuck you, Crab," and "Fuck you even more, Drac," and I'd like to use my bonus action to slip into my parry stance and end my turn.
Velvine.
All right, she looks at her bow and says, "God, you failed me so many fucking times." Well, she unsheaths her dagger and just... Actually, I want to see if I'm actually even at range. I can't exactly. She's going to do what Derrickson did and hop on top of the back of the crab.
Okay, go ahead and roll a grapple check.
Athletics?
Yeah, you roll athletics, it gets to roll athletics or acrobatics, its choice. It's going to roll athletics. Beat a 7. 22, yeah. So, jumping on up, you grab one hand on the joint of one of its legs, yeeting yourself on upwards, placing a hand down on the top, placing a leg on its other leg. You thrust yourself on up enough to grab the ridge of its saucer-like top of its carapace. As you just do a pull-up, get up there, roll onto its back. You are now standing on top of it.
She looks at the crab and says, "Well, you know, you're going to be delicious, but we might have to burn the poison out." And she just goes and just stabs the crab.
You do have advantage. You do have advantage. Go ahead and roll advantage again. So go ahead and roll the attack one more time. Doesn't matter. Okay, so you thrust it on down. However, you place your hand on the back of the dagger, thrust it on down. It hits the back of the carapace and just doesn't go in. It seems to just be far, far too hard.
You gotta keep attacking with the extra attack.
You used a bonus action. Cannot do it.
Wait, bonus action?
Mm-hmm. Grapple check is an action. You can attack with a light weapon as a bonus action. However, attacking with it as a bonus action, you're not using your attack action, so you wouldn't get extra attack.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Podge, your turn.
I am going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 force. Okay. Holding your hands forward, wind begins to whip around you as your clothes kind of ruffle around. As you put your hands together in front of you, a ball of energy snickers together, cascading through multiple little bits of white lightning, as it then begins to form a ball and then erupt forward, corkscrewing forward. It blasts a hole right across the top of the armor, right in front of Youngest, blasting a hole clean into it. It deals about 8 force damage as it makes multiple large cracks and makes a pretty large gash into it, ready to be stabbed into. Anything else?
Pod just kind of cackles because she's enjoying this.
It's the little smug anime goblin over here just...
Yeah.
Alright, Derrickson, you're up next.
I'm just looking at everybody. It's like, I guess I'm just gonna be here, and then just grab his claws and just try to get myself out.
Alright, go ahead and roll athletics.
And... oh, God.
I'm sorry. you place both your hands inside of the claw as you just try and pull it open, but you're at too awkward of an angle to be able to do it effectively. You, with all your might, you just can't.
I'm stuck. Okay. I mean, can I try it? Is that just gonna? That's just an action to do that?
Yeah, it's
so
an
I'm
action.
Just,
I mean, if you want to use your bonus action for something, go for it. Remember, your fists do count as weapons for Divine Smite.
Yeah, I mean, God, I'll try to just punch its claw then.
Sure, go ahead and roll me just a strength check.
Okay.
Just click strength. Wow,
Hey.
that hits. All right,
Oh, hey.
that deals 1 damage plus your Divine Smite if you want to add Divine Smite.
Yeah, I'll add Divine Smite, so it'll be this.
So 6 damage. Okay. So, can you roll me a dex save, please?
I sure can.
Okay. So, you take your hand up as you're like, this isn't working. With all of your anger, you raise your fist as your fist itself begins to glow, beaming with light. As you thrust it down into the claw, it pierces the armor, going into the raw meat below. As you just hear boom, shards of its claw begin erupting as you break off the half of the moving part of its claw, clean in half. You begin to fall very fast. However, you drop to a kneel in the sand as sand bursts around you. You do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, though.
Okay.
Your knee and your ankle hurts a little bit, but you are fine. As the remains of half of its large crushing claw fall down around you like a rain of viscera. Anything else? I mean, you have movement if you really want to use it.
Yeah, I want to try and just run behind it, get away from its claws.
Okay. You then proceed to run all the way around it. Then you're up next.
Okie dokie. I will hurl a firebolt at it. Oh wait, wrong thing.
Alto ball.
A 27. That was almost a nat 20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
15 fire damage.
Would you
Again,
like-
just point my finger, and a bolt of fire comes out, hitting it. Whatever it hits.
Sure.
It is blue fire, I will mention.
Okay. You take your hand pointed upwards. Around you becomes flickering flames, which seems to sputter from all around you. Coalescing in a small ball directly in front of your finger. You aim your finger gun. As your whole body begins to whip around with arcane magic. Your hair flowing behind you as your clothes begin to ruffle. You point it. The ball grows to the size of a basketball before quickly coalescing into a small marble-shaped ball of blue flame. And as quickly as a flash of light, it erupts into a pencil-thick beam that blasts clean between its eyes right out the back, singeing a easily see-through hole as if you shot it with a laser beam. Its whole body begins to just stop moving for a moment as smoke begins radiating from the two openings. Drac, you basically just saw a laser beam go right overhead, slamming into the rock behind you with a massive boom. The rock behind you, the rock face, seems to just explode and quickly harden into obsidian. As the massive beast slowly wobbles side to side before crumbling into the sand.
I blow out my imaginary fire gun. Yeah, basically. Well, that's done.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Taking a look into your surroundings, however.
Oh no.
There's more of them, aren't there?
There's always more.
There's a cave right in front of us.
Taking a look in there. I would like everyone to re-roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, just tiny crab people.
You
Okay,
notice
what's
smaller crabs, looking very similar to the large one, however red and significantly smaller, but still the size of, like, full-on trash cans. If you can get the idea of how
Like
big I'm
those
saying.
Australian
Yeah.
crab
It's
things.
like that, but twice as big.
Oh
Oh
god.
no, we killed
These
their
things
mom.
are massive. You see inside appears to be a crystal cave, glowing dimly with blue light. However, you see a couple of these crabos walking in. Kind of walking on out from hearing the carnage. I'm going to quickly roll. So, there we go. Derrickson, you're up first. You see more crabos inside the cave. Also, Beans, do you mind gracing us with the sound effect of what they hear coming from echoing deep from within the cave?
of course.
Of course, all the immersion. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
So, Derrickson, you're up next. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm just going to, like, I'm going to charge in front of the cave.
Okay. Give me a second to
And-
reveal for you as well. Because as you move, you will see more.
Alright.
Bop. And bop. There you go.
Alright, and I'm just gonna stand there and just to get a better view of the crabs, I'm gonna hit myself with lay on hands to try and just give myself some more health. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Second be it.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
You take a few steps forward to, like, take a look at the situation. Bracing yourself, you take your hand, hold it out to the side as it glows with radiant light, as you slam it across your chest. Your wounds and your bruises begin to heal as you stand there valiant. Clothes slightly blowing in the wind dramatically. Go ahead, Fallon.
Alright, I'm gonna move up around the crab. Oh, excuse me.
Mhm.
Oh. And then I am going to pull out my longbow and knock an arrow
Go for it.
and prepare to fire.
Okay. That will hit. Which one are you hitting?
The closest one to Derrickson.
Okay. Are you gonna do a second attack?
I am not.
Okay. So, as you knock the air, it flies. It goes right past Derrickson. As it goes, like, inches from your head. whoosh, right past you. As it then just quickly curves down and slams right into the face of this crab. Instantly killing it. As its body just kind of flies backwards, again, goes upside down and just kind of slides slightly.
Alright,
Anything
and
else?
then that's gonna end. Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. These crabs are gonna come on out, looking quite mad. They're gonna move on forward. They seem to be clattering their little claws. Clip, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. The chittering of their little legs one by one going against the, what seems to be the rocky, floor of the inside of the cave. Moving out into the sands below, and outside. These three are going to attack you. 1, 2, 3. One of them hits. Can you go ahead and make me a grapple check, please?
I sure can. So that will be.
You are grappled as one of the crabs grabs onto your leg. As the other two just begin clipping at you, you dodge to the side. However, one of them grabs your ankle and just crunch. You feel the immense pain radiate throughout your leg of something crunching down on your ankles. You look down, you see the crab 6 bludgeoning damage.
You're taking some damage today.
Yeah.
Podge, you're next.
All right. I am going to move. Oh, let's see. I can probably move here and still shoot him. I am going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at this one that's right in front of Derrickson.
Sure.
Oop, that's the wrong button. Eldritch Blast.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. Holding one hand on out, conjures forth the beam of energy as it flies and erupts through the air, sending straight into the side of the crab. It erupts across its side, exploding legs across the outside and against the wall. The crab quite literally explodes into just a pile of crab meat.
Podge has like the most smug look on her face, like, I did a murder.
Oh my god.
Velvine.
She looks at top of the dead crab and was like, well, I guess we don't have to cook the poison anymore. And she looks at the baby crab, says, did we just kill the mama? Oh, well, more food for us. And she's gonna just hit the crab right beside Derrickson with a longbow.
Sure, go for it. That hits. Okay. So you knock the arrow as you fire straight through the air. Hits it square in the underbelly as it kind of rears on up for another swipe at Drac. Hits him, pierces straight out the other side. Nails it to the wall. All of its legs go limp.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna attack the other. Is the one like a diagonal from Drax that grappling it? I'm just gonna...
No one is grappling him anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna shoot the one diagonal from Drax.
That misses. You gotta fire it, however, the crab just kind of moves to the side, slams into, just kind of dinks across the stone underneath the sand. Just kind of flies out into the rest of the room.
That'll be the end, right?
Then, go ahead.
Okay. I move up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And as I see more crabs coming, I'm like, oh no, 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 you know what? No! And I'm gonna hurl a fireball.
Okay.
So it doesn't hit Drac.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits the rest of them, except the one that's next to him, but yeah. So... DC 16?
God.
Where are you centering it at?
Oh.
Where are you centering it?
Okay, hold on. I'll do the so right here, so it doesn't hit Drag, but it hits these guys, these three. It's 20 foot ranges.
Okay.
Just giant
Duly
blue
noted.
fire. Just
Duly noted. All right. All right. So you bring your so. If you would like to describe it, go ahead. No, add flair.
I just create this giant sphere of blue fire, channeling it in my hand, and I just chuck it in the middle of the cave, and it just bursts out in an explosion of blue fire. That's all.
So this crab is still technically right there. So
Okay. Oh.
So the sphere appears in the middle of the hallway. Your clothes and your hair begin to move around once again, fluttering as the magic whirls around you. As you quickly just twist your hand. The magic responds. As the fireball grows heavily, shrinks down to a microscopic point. Before the entire cave, boom, fills with bright blue flames. Almost as if like damn near a metric ton of fucking TNT was just exploded throughout the cave.
Oh my god, that
Everything
disappeared.
is laid to ash.
Oh my
As
god.
smoke bursts out the opening, completely filling your gaze. You hear significant movement coming from within the cave at this point. As if something wasn't alerted, they sure as fuck are now.
Well, problem solved. Can we move on now?
I hope we didn't hit Witchbean with that fireball.
Or bring the
no, why
cave
would you
on
say
top of
that?
her.
Do you see the destruction you just caused?
I'm sorry.
By the way, the entire entrance of the cave, quite literally, besides the crystals, because somehow they did not seem to be affected by it at all, the entire floor, ceiling, and ground has melted into molten rock. And as you guys are standing there, it quickly cools down to obsidian. The entire entrance to the cave becomes just a cave of solid obsidian.
Now it's pretty.
Cool.
Hey,
Sorry.
lasered crabbed and roasted beans. I'm here for it. Sounds delicious.
Oh my god.
Give me 1 second, I have to move a lot of people in the background.
Oh no.
Oh no. A fireball.
In the
Here's
meantime, I
Jeremy
just move up.
Crab.
In the meantime, I move closer to Derrickson and I just say, "Man, I hope your little hangout sesh was fun. I'm glad you could join us eventually in the fight."
Oh yeah, sure. I was hanging up there. Fat chance that you actually did any help to get me down.
Can I make an athletics check to get down the
I guess
crab?
Rogue, you could say that Rogue left you hanging.
Oh.
No. Why would you say that?
Derek just visibly cringe and just look back at the cave.
Derrickson,
Hey, I'm trying
you're
to
up
make
next,
light of the situation.
buddy.
I'm gonna I'm gonna actually just gonna charge into like the mouth of the cave. Let's see, how far can I go? I can go up to. Let's see. I can go up to here. Just charge in.
Okay, here, hold on a second. So you get to see significantly better now. Let me go ahead and quickly. Polygon tool, thank you. Let's go ahead and reveal that so it has more ease.
He do be newming in there.
Derrickson over there just taking big boy gulps of that coffee.
You see a barricade on the far end side with kobolds behind it. You also see quite a bit of, secondary path, as well as a door on the other side from the area you're in currently. You see a bunch of kobolds down here, appearing to be, like, crouched down underneath, like, a battlement, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm just gonna shout over to them. I was like, are y'all friendly? Or are you foe?
You see a rock get thrown in your direction.
That answers that. Shoot, how close are they? I'm nowhere close to what I can really do. 30 feet. Well, I think I'm just going to like dash and just get like behind this rock so I don't have they don't have line of sight on me.
Sure. Okay. Let me go ahead and just there you go. However, you get, I'll say you get the rest of this right there. Alright, Fallon.
Alright, with that, I am going to charge in after Derrickson into the cave. And then since I still have my longbow out, I want to notch an arrow and aim for the battlement. Not aiming at anyone directly, just as kind of a, hey, there's somebody here that can return the favor of throwing shit.
I see Felon run in and just look at him like, those kobolds definitely are not friendly.
No, you just kind of, let me just go ahead and put this into perspective. Pew! Dink. Right against the wall. Dink.
Sounds about right. And then that's just gonna be the end of my turn.
Bodge, you're up next.
I am going to. Oh, sorry. Here's being funky. Okay, we good. I'm going to run in. I guess about yay far. Whoop.
Oop.
About there.
There you go.
I can't really move much further than that. So I'm just gonna yell and ask what the heck's going on up there.
There's a bunch of lizard people with some wooden spikes.
Let's blast them.
Velvine.
Go ahead, they're not friendly.
So,
Listen,
can I just like walk down the crab?
Yeah, you can just get down off the crab.
Okay, so I can do 30 feet without any athletic check.
Well, you can just climb down it if you want to use. It's gonna be 20 feet to get down. because you're on top of it. But if you want to just jump down, you can do a acrobatics check and just use 5.
You know what?
But if you fail, you're gonna take damage.
I'm just gonna use the 20 and then just call it good.
Okay.
So then I could just. Well, and then I'm just gonna use the dash bonus action to get up behind that pillar. Over here.
Sure. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Then you're next.
I'm just gonna
Oh shit!
move up
I
to.
took them off of turn order for some fucking reason. It's probably because I incinerated the one who had initiative on it.
Oh no.
Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, 13. Give me a hot second. Let me just throw the.
They're before
dead
me.
one. There we go. Okay. I'll just have them
I
all
wait.
go after you, and then we'll continue in normal turn order. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll move up to here.
Okay.
Just kind of peeking around the corner, seeing what's going on. So, do we fight them or do we move forward? Can I listen in where the screams are coming from?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yep. One of my greatest abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. 11.
Okay. 11. Alright. Hey, Bino. Can I get a wail in anguish, please?
All right. Whoa! I try to sound like Hank Hill.
So you hear these wails of anguish coming from, generally speaking, around this direction.
Wait. Oh, okay.
It seems
we
to be
have to-
echoing throughout the cave, though. Very, very faintly as you kind of go out through here.
Okay. That's all. I can't really see from here.
Okay. So, their turns. Go ahead and... bop! So, they're all gonna go at once, real fast. The door behind you, Velvine, opens.
Uh-oh.
Flying open. You turn around to see a small garrison of crabs and a couple of kobolds. The crabbles flood into the space.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
As these two boys stand there ready with slings. Oh boy, these crabs are coming for you.
Oh, Lord,
They're
they come.
snipping,
Lord,
snapping.
Oh lord, they coming. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all with +2, by the way.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ah, no.
Sheesh.
So yeah, those things definitely hit.
Can you go ahead and roll me 3 grapple checks, please?
Two tops.
Three athletics checks, please.
Which
Actually, wait, no, it doesn't matter. It's just it's just if they hit, they grapple you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, which means the rest of them have advantage after the second. So let me just go ahead and re-roll 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. No crits. However, the last one isn't a crit fail, so okay. Yeesh. All right.
No.
1. Oh, it's because I'm in player view.
1 crab, 2
1
crab.
crab. 2 crab.
Oh god.
3 crab.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the kobolds as well, because they're gonna pelt
So-
you.
It's a big hit.
They don't have advantage. I didn't mean to roll to GM. Here, hold on. Let me go ahead and let me re-roll them to your guys' view, because the stream can see my rolls, but you can't. I had to roll to GM for the kobolds because I didn't want you guys knowing they were in here quite yet. That's why I rolled their initiative on the GM layer. Bopping. One hit.
Mm.
I need to stop rolling on the player view. There we go. So that is another 5. So you end up taking a grand total of 12, 19, 21 damage, bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
As
Yucky.
these crabs basically kick open the door, swarm you. As these crabs one of them grabs onto your ankle, crunches. Another one grabs onto your arm, squeeze. And another one reaches on forward, grabs a hold of your side, crunch. As another one reaches on forward, however, you being pulled and pushed various directions, it just clap right behind you. The kobolds look to each other and just kind of quickly nod each other as they just swing these slings behind them, straight in front of you. One of them hits you square across the forehead, leaving a nice pool of blood dripping down your face. The other one hits dink right off of the obsidian wall behind you. However, that isn't all.
So,
Oh,
I have a
no.
response.
Oh no.
Hellish Rebuke.
That only works on one of them. Who do you want to go ahead and
Let's
tell us?
do the one that... Let's do the one that did 20.
So the first one? Okay.
Yeah, the fun.
Go ahead and roll your... go ahead and roll Hellish Rebuke.
What level can I'm gonna cast at level 1. I don't know if I could...
Okay, doesn't matter if I make the save or not. This crab in particular erupts into flames and is disintegrated instantaneously. As it grabs onto you the first time, you look on over. As it grabs onto your ankle, you give a slight smirk as it just... Flame begins to erupt around its claw, coursing across it, explodes as it just gets engulfed right as you get grabbed multiple other times. The crab, over the course of you being slapped, crunched, and pushed and pulled, it disintegrates into a puddle of ash. More crabs begin running down the hallway as they dash up to here. As more begin to move on through. More begin
God,
to
I'm so glad I have a fat HP pool.
My God.
All right,
I'm good.
Derrickson, you're up next. 2 crabs and a kobold have run up on you. The kobold
Okay.
kind of looks over at you and he's like, "Leave our home! How dare you!" Starts running out of it. It's like, "Get him!" As the crabs just like, click, 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 click.
Your crabs attacked us first. I look over there where the group is over to the left, and I'm going to just charge over here to this crab.
That's gonna be
And
2
I'm
attacks
just-
opportunity.
Yep.
Bop, bop. What's your AC? 16?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be 2 damage, and you cannot move. You're grappled.
Ah. Okay.
As you try and leave, one of them snaps right behind you. However, you easily dodge it as you begin to run. The other one grabs onto your ankle and begins to pull you as the kobold just kind of grabs onto the back of the crab and heaves, almost dropping you to the floor. You look on back, unable to move efficiently. You must now choose what to do.
Okay. Let's see. Which ones can I? Everything. What do I have line of sight on right now?
I mean, you have line of sight on those 2 crabs and the other crab in front of Velvine.
Okay, so just basically those around me. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look back towards that crab, and I guess I'll try to get like, if it's grappling me, so I can't move, so I have to.
Yeah,
Can I
speed
still
is 0.
attack, or do I
Yep.
just kick him off?
You
Okay,
can
I'm still
you can
going
either
to-
try and escape or you can attack it.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Just gonna turn around, and just look at it, just like glare at it, and just try to slam my sword down on him.
Okay. That is gonna be a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. As you just kind of take your sword, are you trying to hit it with the pommel, or are you trying to hit it with the blade?
I'm just trying to slam my pommel down on it.
You slam it down on the top of it. As the kobold kind of jumps on back, letting go of the crab, it hits the top where it's between its eye stalks, breaks through the armor with no issue, slams straight down into its brain. Its claw just kind of opens as its whole body falls.
Okay. And since I was able to use that as my action, I can do my second attack?
See, that is your action, so you can do your second attack.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just try to bring the blade down onto the other crab.
Okay. You try to, however, you narrowly miss. As you just take the pommel and twist your wrist, trying to just slash it straight down into the eyes and thrust, but it dodges back. You thrust forward, however, it jumps up into the air as your thrust just goes straight down under it. It quickly tries to go for the blade and grab it. However, you pull it on back before it can grasp it. You're now back to a neutral stance, and you are ungrappled.
Alrighty. Well, I'm just gonna... that's gonna be in my turn, then.
Okay. Valid.
Alright, I would like to store my bow and pull out my rapiers.
Okay.
And I'm going to move closer over here to the crabs holding Velvine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to attack this crab right here.
Sure, go for it.
There we go.
That misses.
Yeah. All right. I would like to use my extra attack to
Go for
go.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll
There
damage.
we go.
Okay. So with your first attack, you lean on forward as you stow your bow, grasping out your rapier, thrusting on forward. The crab turns its eye stalks to look at you, brings up its claw, and just knocks your sword away. However, the audacity of this crab. You take better aim, less careless this time, and with a speed, you thrust, hitting it square inside the side right where its arm joint is, thrusting it bursting out the other side of the crab. You rip it on out with a kick to the side of its carapace. It falls to the ground unmoving.
Alright, and then that will be the end of my turn.
Crabs, baby. These two are going to go ahead and attack Velvine. They both have advantage. Bing bong.
Ooh.
Well,
One
that
hit.
is one hit. 3 bludgeoning damage as you get another quick pinch across the thigh as it grasps you once again. However, now you have 2 crabs. Again, they're both still grabbing onto you. However, you just get a little pinch as the other one you just knock to the side with your little dagger. Did you have your dagger out, or did you have your
Dagger out.
your dagger? Okay. Just knock its claw to the side, trying not to get pinched as nearly as much. First one did still hit you, though. 3 bludgeoning damage. This other crab is going to attempt to grab onto Drac. Not with advantage, so just the first roll. That's a 5. That misses. It is going to attempt to grab at you. However, you just easily step one quick little step back as its claw just snap right in front of you. These guys are going to move on up, and they're going to dash. Another squadron of crabos.
Oh, boy.
So many crabs.
And that is going to be it. Podge.
Really interesting that there's so many crabs in the desert.
Yeah.
They're sand crabs.
So I'm gonna move here so I have some line of sight, and I'm going to aim an acid splash at the 2 crabs by Velvine.
Okay.
They need to succeed on a
It's a dex save, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I will roll for them as a pair. 15, they both succeed, so no damage to either.
Rude.
You throw the acid splash as it just kind of like goes right next to Val as you just kind of duck on backwards a little bit, pulling the two crabs with you out of reflex. Because you pulled them, the acid splash instead just splashes down in front of the doorway and just kind of eats slightly at the obsidian, but doesn't really do anything to the surrounding environment. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it for Podgy.
Alright, Velveet, you're up next.
Right. So she looks up with her face completely bloody, her eyes just in complete and utter anger. Not pain, but just pure anger. She's like, well, she just cracks her neck, twirls her dagger, and just stabs directly at the crab.
Okay, go for it. Roll damage. Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll it.
Hope we kill him.
So,
Jeez.
you pierce into one as you spear straight in between its eyes, as the blade begins to bubble, coursing poison directly down its blade, dripping across the floor and into the wound. It begins to, you rip out the dagger as it just almost appears to vomit just pure poison across the ground as it falls into a puddle.
She's gonna use her extra attack and just stab the crab beside her.
Go for it. Nope.
Of course.
Go ahead and roll a
Of
d10.
course. What?
Oof.
The probability of that happening twice.
Yeah, I know, right? So you try and stab forward at it. However, the crab, grasping on to your leg, rips itself backwards. As it knocks you off balance, you try and grab onto the wall. However, obsidian, quite slick. You immediately slip and fall to the ground. I mean, you haven't moved.
Oh.
You could just get up if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my movement to get up.
Okay. Quickly pulling yourself back up, the crab's still holding on to you like a child. A dangerous child, but a child. Anything else? You do have your bonus action
Nah.
if you would like.
I mean, I don't know what else you can use as a bonus action.
I mean, you could just attack as a bonus action, but it'd be at -4.
Sure, let's do that. Let's...
Okay. It'd be at -4 to hit. You can go for it. Wow, it doesn't matter. All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll damage.
crap.
Nice.
The dice really do giveth, and the dice do taketh away.
So
Oh, you rolled a 1. Oh, here's
Poison
here's
again?
Nice.
I could just extra attack and just go for the kobolds if I wanted to. Fucking hell. What is this?
So, getting on up, you take the dagger, being fed up with this. You stick one hand on the back of the crab, leaning on forward, as you just slam it down right on top of it. The crab's eyes immediately widen pretty heavily as its little, like, eyelids go all the way down, as it immediately begins chirping, as it immediately begins vomiting out this poisonous ooh. As you rip out the blade, it just sprays poison and blood everywhere as it falls to the ground, letting go of you.
Then, can I extra attack off of that, or...
No, that is a bonus action.
Like, then can I action surge?
You
Or
can
is that
action
still-
surge.
Okay. I'm gonna action surge, pull out my longbow, and shoot at the kobold.
Which one?
The one closest to the door.
Okay, go for it. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 9. Alright, so you quickly sheath your dagger as you whip out your longbow. Knocking an arrow, you fire. Hits it square in the throat as it flies backwards off of its feet.
I could...
Hits the
then
ground.
I could do extra attack off of action surge, correct?
Off of the action surge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep...
Go for it. Actually, that doesn't hit. That's a 12. That hits
Okay,
AC.
then that just... Okay.
It fires. The kobold quickly just looks back at you, shrieks, ducks, right overhead, inches from a headshot, hits the wall, shatters.
Hit you. I will.
So you know. Then go for it.
I will use Twin Spell to cast Chromatic Orb at this kobold and this one in front of Drac.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and roll damage.
So I'm assuming I have to roll 2 times.
Yeah, you roll 2 attacks.
Okay. Just checking how you roll it. A 15 and a 27.
They both hit. Go ahead and roll damage on both.
Okie 1.
They're gonna need to be the same damage type, but regardless.
Yeah. I'll do lightning.
Okay.
Just 2 streaks of lightning pointed from both hands.
Coming forth, your hands raise. These streaks of lightning erupt as they conjure forth to become these orbs of lightning. Slams right into both their chests. Goes... almost hits them, stopping for a moment before whoop, goes right into them. As you see, they both look around for a moment before looking up at you in terror. As they both instantaneously glow with lightning as it rips around them. Their skin erupting. Their bodies going translucent for a second, seeing their skeleton for just a second. As they both instantaneously become charred over the course of the second or two. They just stand there for just a second, already dead, as they both, smoking, fall to the floor.
That's all for my turn.
You're gonna move up to there. You're gonna stay there, and you guys are gonna do that. Alright. Derrickson, go ahead. Drac.
I think Derrickson died.
I think Derrickson
Oh.
died. Oh, well, they're
I mean,
attacking.
he rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was bringing. Sorry, I had my thing needed to do something real quick. Yeah, bringing my pommel down on top of that crab.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead. 12. All right. Slamming it on down as you lean on forward, just crunch! It bursts through the top of it. Just like the other one. Falls to the floor.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to kind of like back up a little bit. And just kind of, I don't want to give them the line of sight. I'll back up 1 right here.
Okay.
And that's where I'll stay.
Okay. Fallon.
Alright, my turn is going to be very boring because all I'm going to do is push up further into the cave to be next to Derrickson.
Okay.
And then that's going to be all I do this turn.
Okay. Abs are going to rush on up. And that is where that one can go. And there's nothing else. Okay. So I'm gonna have 1 crab attack Derrickson, 1 attack Fallon. So first one's gonna be on Derrickson, second one's gonna be on Fallon.
Oh my god.
What's your AC there, Fallon?
15.
15? Okay. So the first one rushes on up on Drac and just clips him right across the leg. Just another crunch. You get 5 bludgeoning damage. Your legs are beginning to hurt immensely from all these crabs nipping at you. You are grappled once again.
Crabs.
Talk about a leg day workout.
Yeah, right. The second one runs on up at you, Fallon, as it tries to snap at you, but you just jump on back just enough to evade the attack. Punch.
Move up here, and I'm going to once again try to acid splash the two in front of Fallon and Derrickson.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll damage. 12 AC. They both evade. As they both just kind of see it get hurled, they both look on up as they just dodge to the side, pressing themselves against, like, right here-ish, and this one against the wall, as the splash just hits right in between them and just dissipates.
How dare they?
I know. I know. Anything else?
I am gonna scooch back just a smidge.
Okay. Velvine.
So, I want to do something stupid.
Oh no.
Can I pick up one of the crabs and throw it at the other?
I suppose. It's
I
not
mean,
really,
it's definitely gonna be-
it's not going to be very effective. I mean, you're not trained in like improvised weapons or anything.
That is true, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna move up and just stab with my dagger. Be safe.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay. That will hit. As you bring it on down, you stab it right into its mouth as you twist it and rip it back out. The crab begins to gurgle and then fall straight to the ground.
Can I attack that crab right next to
If you move up.
Derrickson? I have to move it still to move up. Oop. And I'm just gonna stab.
You have extra attack, so yeah. That hits. You are now ungrappled as another merciless stab across the top, slamming right into its brain. Rips it on out. Spray of poison. It drops to the ground. Do you want to use your bonus action? It's going to be a -4.
Well, let's...
Do it.
Do it.
That hits.
Oh.
Actually, no, that misses.
Oh.
You try and stab at it. However, this one dodges to the side narrowly as you just, with fury in your eyes, stabbing crabs, thrust on forward. It dodges to the side. You narrowly miss. Actually, no, that would have been a big miss, but oh, well, close enough.
And that'd be my turn.
Then, go ahead.
Right, if I were to move here, and you said I heard beans from here.
Yeah, from that general direction, yeah.
Right. There is wall here, right? And
Yep.
these guys here.
Mhm.
This looks flammable to me, right?
It is made out of wood, yes.
No.
Oh my god.
No. Oh no. I see what this is going.
Let me just quickly just.
War crimes with
Uh,
war crimes with Astro Robbie.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
I would
I'm
just like
trying
to
to save
point
my
out-
friend.
I would just like to point out that the Geneva Conventions do not exist as far as I'm aware in this kingdom, so war crimes, the title of that does not apply.
So that means we could
War crimes
apprehend
is
a
war crimes
kobold
is
in
war crimes.
So I really don't want to do this, but you have our friend, so and I'm gonna fucking hurl a fireball at
Oh
them.
my
Oh,
god.
here we go. Everybody get down.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my
not
God.
as much as last time, but
That's gonna hit you guys if you put it right there. If you put it right there,
no.
That's still gonna
Right, okay.
that's still gonna hit most of your
But
friends.
the wall.
Is the wall gonna block a little bit?
Yeah, isn't the
It'll
wall
go-
gonna
it will
block
go
it?
around the wall. It's a
Okay,
massive
here.
fireball. If anything, it should go
I
further
put it right
into
here. I put it right at him.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Yes.
that is a war crime and a half.
Singe my beard hair.
You would actually kill me if you did that.
Sorry, but
You
I'm
would have
trying
killed
to
me.
speed things along.
Meanwhile,
that-
Podge is like in the safe zone.
Just like vibing.
And it was that
Yeah.
day that the Geneva Convention was incinerated by a single fireball. You turn, same as before, against the wall, becomes a massive blue ball of fire. As all the kobolds that you see ducking, waiting for you to walk in, quickly peek their heads up and look as you hear a bunch of screaming as they all scramble off of the platforms, just to see you smirk
Sorry.
and clench your fist as the fireball erupts to be a good 10 feet in diameter, and then go down to being impossible to see. Right before sparks begin to fly. Boom! Throughout the entire room. Incinerates anything alive.
Sorry.
Let me just go ahead
It's okay.
and
Filter out the air.
Let me just go ahead and
Did they all fail the deck saves? God
it doesn't
damn.
matter.
Oh no!
I don't even have to roll because it doesn't matter.
Alright,
You know-
kobolds. Was
So-
not my intention to murder all of you.
So you incinerate the
mistaken.
entire room and turn the entire room into obsidian, the same way you did this part of the cave that you're standing in currently. The whole area is filled with screams and the sound of a fireball going off. It
Oops.
is merciless. Hey, Beans, can you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
no.
Okay.
Just see smoke.
Alright, hold on, give me a second.
No, you don't hear anything. Not a damn thing.
Must have been the
Smoke
wind.
ghost.
It must have been the wind.
You all in the air where you're standing currently just get a massive puff of smoke that blasts past you before quickly dissipating. As Robbie, you just see the battlements literally just become piles of ash. Blown away, scattered across the floor. Melted on in almost like flakes inside of the obsidian. The walls, obsidian. The only things bursting from them are the glowing rocks that are the crystals that line most of these walls.
I move up to here with the rest of my movement and just go, I'm coming, Beans! That's it.
Should I roll a perception check for that one?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Say no. You're having too
Like
much.
half choking.
You're having
through
too
the
much of a
smoke.
torture session, you know.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Jesus. Did you just say
Yeah.
Tortured by
They know what I
crabs
mean.
and lizards.
They
Sounds
they
fun.
know what I mean. You see the room beyond. See a door at the far inside, barely crisped, still slightly on fire, embers across the door.
Okay.
You see across the ground, quite literally, are just ripples of obsidian. Almost like a wave ran past.
Well, if so there was something there, it is no longer there. Good.
Oh, there was things there. Not
Oh.
anymore.
Well, rip.
clock.
That's all.
Oh, I will also... No, you guys can't see anything else from that area. Alright. This last kobold is going to just run on up to here. Seeing all the carnage in front of him, He's going to just eep and quickly just throw something in his sling and throw it at Velvine. Missing,
You.
and then just running the fuck away. Derrickson.
Mood, my guy.
Nobody's
mood.
actually agitated by this.
All right.
Like, it just kind of ran up, was like, just starts running away. So, Derrickson,
All right,
go ahead.
hearing the explosions and the cries of fear and all of the carnage that went on in the other room, I just go glossy-eyed for a moment, and then just like snap into like just a rage, and I just let out a guttural cry and just start charging into this room, and then I'm going to also dash and just keep going.
Up he
And
goes.
just run.
Okay. Here, hold on a second. Let me reveal you the rest of the room. Here, let me just...
Oh, it's a circle. Oh.
Gotcha.
And then
Alright.
you see a little bit down in here.
Okay, and now I got 10 more feet, so I'll just keep going that way.
Okay. Fallon.
I am going to also use my movement to push up into this room. Or this cave, and then that's all I'll do.
Okay. This singular crab
Or little
that
crab.
hits.
Oh,
It grapples you. Velvine, it's going to grapple you and do its very best to attack you, as it does 5 bludgeoning damage, and just grabs you right in the stomach and just squeezes.
Okay.
Worst tummy pinch of your life, man.
Owie.
Damn, those-
It's going to bruise really, really bad.
Crabs, more like cramps, am I
Yeah,
right?
right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Pause, you're up.
I'm gonna move up here, and I am going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the singular remaining crab.
Go for it.
Oh no!
Oh, no, go ahead and roll me a
The
D10.
dice are mean to me today.
Roll me a D10.
Don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I swear to
Oh,
God.
you can. Oh, you can. No, you're fine. You summon forth the beam as it blasts, slamming into right here, right past it, narrowly avoiding it. Hits square into the pillar right there, and just, you see cracks blast across the obsidian.
Oopsie.
Velvine, you're being attacked by Crabbo.
She's just gonna stab. I'm just
Go
gonna
for
stab this piece of shit.
Go for it. Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Oh yeah. You grab its fucking claw as you pick it up, just to stab it right in between the joint. As you rip the blade on out, poison begins to spray from the joint as its eyes turn bright red, as it just begins to foam at the mouth, letting you go, and just fall to its side, just gurgling.
Just. I'm gonna move like right behind. So,
Okay.
and I'm gonna action. No, I'm gonna dash, not action, but dash. And let's see, move about ahead of Derrickson,
Okay.
right here.
You see further on into the cave on this side to be more rock wall. However, a weird wall over here seems to be made out of sandstone and somehow clay with a door on it. A very makeshift door on it, nevertheless.
Alright. And that'll be my turn.
Hey, Beans, can I get a scream of pain and or anguish that they hear radiating throughout the radiating throughout the cave?
Okay.
It peaked again.
It peaked again.
It peaked.
Yeah.
Don't yell so loud. Just make sure it's dramatized.
Whoa. No, I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Good enough. Good enough. Good enough.
Beautiful.
The emotion is there. I like to think that's just how they scream in pain. Just that's
Like,
Yeah.
like a Hank Hill
yeah.
scream.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa!
oh.
Whoa.
It's like that's. It's like, why don't you scream like a normal person, where you just like screech? I know there's like, oh, the pain.
oh.
It's like, are you really even in pain? Oh yes, it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
All right.
When you
That'd be-
deal with pain through sarcasm.
All right. Ben, your turn.
I'm gonna dash. Yum.
You hear these sounds coming from this way.
I do?
Yeah, from this side, not up.
Okay. Okay. I'm a dash to there. Yum, open door.
Okay. So you open up the door.
Yes.
I'm assuming just kicking it.
Blam.
I'm assuming just kicking it open.
Yes.
Okay. So you see quite a bit of the room,
Yeah.
but not all of it. Seems to be a living quarters of some sort. Very makeshift, and a lot of the objects appear to have heavy wear and tear on it. As if it's been lifted from other random individuals.
I still have a bit of movement left, so
good,
I
okay.
peek out.
You can see actually the rest of the room. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
See that much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll just scream, over here! To the rest of the party. And look around for beans, or the screams.
Okay.
There's a weapon rack. Oh my god.
That's all.
You guys inside the hallway there see this kobold run on up to the door in front of you, quickly turn around to see you, eep, and run inside and shut the door.
Good.
Derrickson.
Still in my fit of rage, I'm just going to dash up to that door and try and kick it down.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay.
Spicy.
Also, you see the rest of this room. You see inside, in a literally shit-lined room, sir, you see one kobold on the far end side, who's just right about there, squatting down, taking a shit, as the other one just gets pushed on in. He's now prone on the ground in front of you. As the other one looks very confused, looks up at you, looks terrified as he's taking a shit. The one is now on the ground as you kick open the door. You see a shovel right there next to them. Giant crystal coming out of a small rock, small like boulder-sized rock inside the middle of the room. And just the room lined with like a couple days old shit here and there. As they both look stunned. What are you gonna do?
All right, so kicking in that door, that took my action?
That did take an action.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, that
I'm
took
just-
a bonus action because no, you had to do
I
a skill
dashed,
check.
so I had to take my action.
You had to take your action.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna like just stand there and look at them
Menacingly.
and just let out a guttural cry as I ready my weapon, but not do anything yet.
The kobold over here is going to shit. Just out of terror. Just any constipation he had, gone. Boom. Terrified. Fell.
Incredible.
All right. On this turn, I'm just gonna use my movement to move up closer into this room.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I am going to dash to here.
Okay. Velvin.
I'm gonna scream out to Dixon, "Hey, you got it over there? Do you need help?" Or like,
I'm so in my rage, I don't hear Vel.
Mhm.
I don't hear anything.
all right, I'm going to assume you might need help down there. So she's going to question of the day. Perfect. She's gonna move right here and just hold her action.
Okay. Then.
Where do I hear the screams from? From this door over
seems
here?
to come down this way.
Okay, I dash again to up to here.
Okay. You do get the last little bit of the room.
Oh,
Don't worry, it isn't much. It's just
oh okay. Bananas! What the fuck?
you
It
do
is
see-
much.
You see
Okay.
down here is another pathway leading down. Beans, can I get a clearer now sound of what you are going through?
All right.
You do not need to put on the echo if you do not wish.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Mm.
All right. Ah!
More?
Did it-
But at this point, it's like, is she like for real in trouble or what's?
Okay.
He doesn't like screams of pain.
So, was that your full dash?
Yes.
Derrickson, you see these two kobolds right over here, right? He's going to begin crawling away towards this way. Go ahead and get attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yes.
No. Actually, you have advantage, he's prone.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. You just take your sword and just poke at where he's at. It's like, ah! As he just starts running, just full-on crawling this way, towards the heaps. As the other kobold just pulls up his pants very, very quickly. As he begins putting in a rock just to, like, throw at you. The other one is just scrambling. He's going to scramble over here into the heap. They both are terrified and they are both now screaming.
Do we keep the
Hold on.
intense music on?
There you go, Derek.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just going to stomp forward, and I'm going to just bring my sword down on the one on the right.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
If it would click. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And
You bring your sword down on him as he's trying to like fumble a pebble into the sling. You overhead slash down, cutting him in half. His two halves slide off from one each other and fall side by side on the ground. The other one is just sitting there crying, just ah!
I just turn around and glare at the other one, and I just bring my sword down on that one as well.
Okay, go for it. Oh yeah, that hits.
But this one, I'm actually going to charge up my my divine smite and just slash
Oh no.
and divine smite.
What a waste of a smite. Alright, let's go. So, you bring your sword overhead as he's just crying, just holding his hands up like, please don't! As you just bring your sword on up, it begins glowing, just boom! Holy light radiates around it, almost as if it has an aura in and of itself. Turns into almost a second blade edge, as you just slice him square in half. His arms fall to each of the sides as he leans back into the heap. Your sword then just dissipates the energy.
After I do that, I just kind of like drop my sword and then just go to my knees, and that'll be where I end it.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like, please don't kill me. I am but a little cold.
Yeah.
I don't have good looks. Please.
I don't trust.
I will die for but a single slash from your big sword. Please.
Oh my god.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. Fallon, you're up next.
Alright, again, I'm just gonna use my movement and push further into this room.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay. Robbie, you see two crabs rush in your direction from down the hallway. As you hear
lovely.
a kobold's voice go, defend the chief! Go! Just as these two crabs just click, 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 run on up. Right up to you.
Uh-huh.
Pop, pop. What's your AC?
That is a good question. Hold on. What? Oh, there we go. My sheet minimized, and I was like, huh? 12.
You're grappled as one of them grabs onto you right on your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs a hold of you for 2 damage.
Okay. Cool.
Fudge.
I am going to dash my way towards Roby. So I can get up to here.
Okay.
Yeah. We go and my little legs.
Mhm. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I can do.
Vel.
You
heard murder coming from within the bathroom.
Yeah, hearing murder from the other room, like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let him have his moment. I'm just gonna go back to the others. So I'm gonna use my full movement to get here, and then it would be about. Would I have to go from this room and then through the door, or can I just?
Yes, you would have to go through the door.
So I would
You,
end up.
you
at
cannot
the
just
doorway.
fate. You cannot just no clip through the wall.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what we've seen before.
That's how people move.
Okay, let me put it this way: you're not supposed to no clip through the wall.
Well, so can I bonus? Can I action dash and bonus dash? Is that a thing?
Do you have the ability to dash as a bonus action?
No.
Then no.
Wait. Okay. Then that'll be it. That'll be it. That's my turn.
Then.
Okay, well... I'm grappled. Does that mean I can move, right?
You just can't move. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay. In normal circumstances, I would disengage and move away, but these are not normal circumstances, so... I will... firebolt the one grappling me.
Okay. I'm just revealing more of the map now that you guys don't have all of it concerned.
16 hit?
Let me just go ahead and zoom out for anyone who was curious. There we go. All right, back to the combat. 16 does hit.
Okay, 9 fire.
So, you're going with finger gun again?
Yes. With my other hand, that's not pinched.
So, with little fiery wisps coalesce into a small marble-sized ball in front of your finger, as you just bang, boom, laser beam of death straight through the face of the little crab, as it just slumps to the side as if you shot it point blank with a laser beam.
Why don't you guys learn? And I'm
guys that
gonna
teach you this
use
lesson.
Quicken Spell and spend 2 sorcery points to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
So,
So my AC now is 15.
this kobold's gonna run up to right here, tears in its eyes and fear beaming through its body. It's gonna hold a dagger and just charge you. No.
That don't hit.
It just plunges right into your chest. However, you don't feel any hurt because between you and the dagger is just basically a sheet of magic that just like radiates off it almost like a force field. As looking down at this kobold, it almost looks pathetic.
That's so sad.
Derek.
All right, just kind of snapping back to reality, just looking around me and seeing that I've just completely like destroyed both of these kobolds. Like I'm realizing I'm on my knees, great sword on the ground. I was looking at them like, and then just grasp my my holy symbol and then just like start to just do a prayer.
Okay. Is that gonna be your entire turn?
That's gonna be my action.
Okay. Go ahead, Val.
All right. Yeah. Same as before. Just gonna move up into. Okay, move up to there. Just gonna move up into this room.
Okay.
I'm gonna get. Oh, it's the crab. Sorry, I thought it was me. It's the crab.
This door at the front is going to burst on open.
Oh boy.
It's crab time, baby. As more crabs start filling the room. Bop. They start filling on out as 3 of them begin to assail you. 1, 2, 3. What's your AC now?
15.
15? Okay. One claps at you. However, force field and repels the attack. Another one tries to grab at you. Magic barricades it. Breaks past. However, one goes to grab at you. Grabs onto your ankle and hits the magic wall. However, this one's stronger than you assumed. Shatter. Breaks your spell almost like shattered glass just in that one spot. And grasps down on your flesh. It hurts pretty bad as 3 points of bludgeoning damage comes down. Your ankle crunches, almost as if it's in a vice. You are now
Ow.
grappled once again.
Jeez. Help!
Watch.
That's all.
I am gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at this crab.
That is the one also grappling your friend, though. So go ahead.
Okay.
That does hit.
Eat him.
Holding one hand out, you begin to flutter with magic as you realize, you know what? This is what you're good at. As the beam coalesces, crackling into a ball, and then boom, firing out. Much smaller than normal, but concentrated. Hits it right in the back. In its very flat top carapace. As it bursts from the back straight out the front. It immediately slumps down at Robbie's feet. They are no longer grappled.
Yay.
Anything else?
Nope. I will stay right where I am.
That'll be in your next.
Right there. Cool. That works for me. So she's gonna move into the room right here.
Yep.
I just want to make sure. Would I nope, that would be the wall.
Yep,
That would be a wall.
That would be a wall.
But
Could do that.
that would
Yeah.
happen.
Just
Yeah.
don't crit fail.
I'm quite tall. Shoot through my legs.
While letting go of an arrow, she screams, "Ven, duck!"
Can
A
you roll-
duck?
Can you roll
Where?
Can you roll perception for me?
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 Yep. Then.
What? Okay.
Can you roll perception?
Nat
Okay,
20,
okay,
nat
okay,
20,
okay,
nat
okay.
20, please, nat 20.
The
Duck, where?
Oh!
Nice. Go ahead and roll me a dex
Devastated.
save with advantage, please.
Hmm?
A dex save with advantage, please.
Okay. A dex save. Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
Sorry
Don't
for the
worry.
loud scream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You have advantage. Okay, you're fine. All right. Val, go ahead and roll with advantage. Yeah, you.
Thank God
you
for the
got it.
advantage.
oh
Thank
there
God.
we go.
Thank God for the advantage. And
Okay. Perfectly fired. You yell duck, then looks on over, just crouches. You knock the arrow, fly. They instantly duck under the arrow as the kobold just looks a little confused as they see their enemy drop. As they look forward, you see them immediately lean back in terror as they do let out one little eep before right between the eyes, straight across the ground.
thank God. And that's gonna be the end of Velveen's turn.
Okay, then you're up next.
Okay. I will cast Shatter so it hits all 3 crabs. And
What's the width on that?
10 feet radius.
Okay.
So
Noted.
like this point here.
Okay.
There you go.
Go ahead and roll.
Yep. I think it's con save, I believe, but yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I just want you to roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You
This instead of like the ringing of bells, it's a horrifying scream that fills the room. There you go.
Okay. So, with one quick, blood-curdling jump scare scream, it just boom straight through the room. The entire walls shatter as cracks cascade from the point of impact, scattering across the room. Each of the crabs here, if you've ever seen a building get hit by a big-ass bomb, very similar. They just, like almost like a wall of death comes across them. They get picked up off the ground and are instantly pulverized into fucking mush. As you get painted with crab.
I can like wipe it off of me slowly.
Like you are covered in a
this
slurry of crab.
thing.
God.
Crab salad.
Oh my
He's
God.
nuts.
Things I do for friendship, and I fucking run into this room with my movement.
Okay.
I just can't see, you know.
I know.
so-
Go ahead. I'll show it to you. So you're gonna be able to see the
15.
whole fucking egg. Can I get the correct roll 20? Can I get the correct? No. Okay. Can I get the correct? Thank you. You see this whole room. You see
Mhm.
a room filled with kobolds.
Mhm.
Patches of what seems to be hay or other like grasses padding the sides where they've obviously slept in. You see a couple of female kobolds hugging onto their eggs, guarding them with their own bodies, as multiple male kobolds stand there, shakingly holding on to daggers, as the
my
entire
God.
ground in front of them just shattered. As you see on the left side is a large pool of water, which has, which appears to have a small fountain coming in from the side, and then drains off shortly thereafterwards later on. It seems to be a natural little inside pool. You see a couple
I
of
don't
large crystal formations on the side as well.
Mhm.
What?
I don't see beans anywhere in
No,
this
you
room,
do
though.
not.
Okay, as I see the eggs and the mothers, I just walk out slowly, close the door behind me, and I just say, "There's nothing in that room." And I-
Whatever damaged door that's
Yeah,
like,
that
left.
That is no longer a wall.
Very carefully,
That is
like,
no
put
longer
back
a
in
wall.
place.
That is no longer a wall.
Sure, I just... There's nothing worth our time there, let's go.
Here, let me just... There.
Wonderful.
So... These kobolds are gonna bum rush you. As they see you
listen
having
here, motherfucker.
As you see, as essentially all as far as they're concerned, you just kind of blew up most of their family. They're just gonna fucking start rushing in to save their eggs.
Well, I walked away!
You walked away, yes, but at the same time, you have murdered and casted multiple explosions throughout their entire building.
Hey! They stole my friend.
As far as they're concerned, you just disregarded their existence. However, they don't know what you're gonna do to them afterwards.
Fucking they've written their fate. None of those hit.
And then one sling. Sling's gonna hit. Bingo. 6 bludgeoning damage from the sling. As the 3 of them just kind of bum rush you with daggers, all of them just kind of hitting your mage armor as you just kind of turn around to feel small little thuds push you forward. As you just kind of turn around and then just see right there in your forehead, just hits you right across the face with a sling.
I just turn back and glare. That's all.
Derrickson, you've said your...
I'm guessing that explosion in the other room was audible to me.
Very. Very. Beans, actually, can you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Alright.
See if you heard it as well. No, you didn't.
Wow.
No, you didn't.
Wow.
Impressive that you didn't, but no, you didn't.
That wind is kind of violent today.
No, they're just a little distracted. Derrickson, go ahead.
All right, I'm
dying.
down, I'm clutching my holy symbol, and I hear that explosion.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Dunmar, Timo, forgive me. And I just stand up, knowing that the party's in danger. I grab my greatsword and just start rushing back out.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and run.
And I'm just going to just run.
Yep.
Yep, right there. There we go.
Alright, Fallon.
Alright, so since I still have my rapiers drawn, I'm going to use some of my movement to move up to this kobold here.
Yep.
And I will then attack him with my rapier. Nice. Then, just to be sure, I will use my extra attack and hit him again. Ooh, maybe hit him again.
So, give me one quick second. So, yeah, both of those hit. You're gonna kill this one. Who are you attacking next?
Then I will go up and I will attack this one.
Okay. So running on up, you spear one through the throat, rip it on out. They drop to the floor. You rush on over, and just with a real quick slash, you slit the other one's throat as they just fall backwards.
Nice. And then using my bonus action, I will slip into my parry stance, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Botch.
I'm gonna scooch up over here, and I will try to acid splash the remaining 2 kobolds.
Wow. No. Wow. No.
Well, no.
You do it as they both kind of jump backwards, as this kobold literally just gets and completely incinerated. Velvine.
Alright. Ben, how low are you?
I am not below half HP.
Okay.
I think, if I'm doing the maths correctly. I'm on 17.
Alright. So Velvine's gonna move over to this weapon rack. Is it an actual weapon rack?
It is an actual weapon rack. They have a couple of very, very rusty swords, a couple of very shitty axes, and a couple of daggers.
Just gonna take a shitty sword.
Okay. You just grab a short sword. It's
Yeah.
rusty, and it's gonna have -1 to everything.
Okay, that's fine. And then because that was how much? Like little. All right, so then I could move right to the crystal and call it good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then yeah, that was my action. So yeah.
Yeah, it was your bonus action, do an object interaction, so you still have your action.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Right. Remember yet?
Well, I told you that was your bonus action to grab.
Oh, I
the
can
weapon.
attack. Oh,
You have an action.
Okay, I'm just being dumb. Please hold.
You're okay.
I'm gonna do my famous longbow and start shooting towards the kobolds.
You do have a lot of people in between the two.
Yeah, that was my fear as well. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something else.
No.
What?
I'm gonna cast darkness.
Why?
Well, because doesn't Doe? Well, no, Doe, you're the only human.
Most of them are human, or at least non.
Dark vision.
Yeah, most of you don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Derrickson is human. Beans is human. Doe is human. Like, and we have 2 tieflings and a gobbo.
Yeah, I have 120 feet of dark vision wall.
Yeah, so like half the party cannot see into that.
Right.
Either way, darkness can't be seen through anyway.
So if I put it where, because can I see that Bale Fay? No,
You cannot.
No, that's wall. I could
pull a
see
muscle.
that wall right there.
It doesn't matter if you cast darkness. It's only gonna hamper the party.
Okay, then I'm gonna play it safe and just hold my action.
Okay. For what?
If any of them get near Ben,
Okay. I mean, they already are, but sure.
I mean closer.
Done.
Seeing what is there any broken eggshells? Please don't tell me there's any broken
No.
eggshells. Okay. Still seeing what he's done and hearing the water rush through here, he is going to disengage and run away in this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just 1 second.
In fear, by the way.
There you go. See a door right there. You
Okay,
hear
I
the
can
sounds
move
coming
that
from
far.
beyond it.
Okay. That's all. That's all I can do.
These 2 kobolds are going to move forward to attack Fallon. Bing bong. Neither of those hit. So they both try and stab at you, but you just parry both of them easily. Easily. Derrickson.
Real quick, because of my parry stance, if they miss, I can attack one.
Okay, go for it.
Oops.
Oh yeah. You just parry it to the side, and then flick of the wrist, right through the neck. Rip it on back out.
Let's go.
Alright, Derrickson, you're up.
Just gonna keep charging in
Go for it.
with dash, and I'm just gonna run up to here.
Okay. Fallon.
Alright. So I'm gonna target the one right in front of me again with the rapier.
Go.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
You just stab him right between the eyes, rip it on out,
Dead.
kick him to the floor.
Dead.
You
Oh my
gonna?
God.
Are you gonna go up or are you gonna follow down?
I am gonna go up, and I am going because I want to go kill those last two. So I'm just gonna move up to here, and then that'll be the end of my turns.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Podge. You see these two kobolds are quite literally just... Here, let me just move them into the actors. They're like covering the eggs with their own bodies. Podge, you're up.
I am going to move there.
Okay.
I'm following our tiefling friend.
Vel.
All right. Gotta move to there, and then should be able to move right there. And then yep.
Then.
I open door.
Go ahead and roll me a... Well, it appears to be locked.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna attempt to unlock it?
Yeah.
Do you have a means of unlocking it?
Okay, is it locked, as in with a lock that I could burn and break off, or freeze and break off?
It does
or-
appear to have an outside lock on it. Like an external lock on it.
Okay. Can I try to chromatic orbit with cold damage and break it off?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a chromatic orb.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that hits.
26.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
What type are you doing?
Cold,
Cold?
I guess.
Okay, you...
You know when you like freeze something and you don't, shatter it?
Yeah, you...
Or could I do fire to melt it off?
You could. Which do you prefer?
Let's keep with the thematic. Sure, let's do fire.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do it from here.
Okay.
As you quite literally hold your hand up, let me go ahead and,
It's not an area effect. It doesn't
Oh, I know.
set anything on fire.
let me pause the music.
Uh-oh.
As
No, that's not good.
you take your hand on up, you hold it on forward, as you just hits the wall, shatters the door, caving it, like flies off its hinges. You see Beans inside of a room filled with lots of massive crystal formations. A couple of kobolds. The one right here appears to be wearing like a weird type of headdress. Otherwise looks normal. The other two appear to just be like what amounts to guards. The door did appear to be quite thick. So you can assume the reason why none of them here are alerted is because of that. The crabs appear to have Beans laying down on a table, giving them a full body massage. As Beans is just laying there, just like, their face appears to be quite happy with the situation here. However, as you blast the door down, everyone in the room quickly moves and looks in the direction in shock.
What?
Hey! Came here! To save you! Oh my god, I've never run so much fun in my life.
The
Wait a
fuck
minute.
What the fuck happened to you all? What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
Saving you!
I was getting a massage. What the
What?
fuck are you
Feeling
Why are
we
you
just
covering in
opened the
blood?
case.
Oh my god, did you? Oh my god.
But why are you?
You were having a massage
The
this whole time?
The
Oh,
kobold.
no, we're not gonna do a 180 right here. I'm gonna question you of what the fuck you have
No.
going on.
I'm
judging.
No. Ven is walking away. Ven is walking back.
Wait. Can I get a massage?
The kobold who appears to be the chieftain, and you would know to be like the one that they've put in charge, Beans, kind of takes it here. I'll even put a little green dot on them. Kind of looks on over at you and it's like, do you know these people?
Yes, but you know what? I'm just as surprised as you are right now. To be fair,
He's gonna look back at the goblin at the fucking doorway. Go, did you break in here?
No, we kind of just like walked in, and then there was some stuff and some things, and
He's gonna look at the two kobolds and go check on the others. As they both nod and just begin running down the hallway.
don't do it.
There's nothing to say.
Don't check.
Are you stopping them from moving past, by the way?
I mean,
don't leave. You're so sad.
unless
I am going to stand my ground and
they're fine. Don't worry about it.
by the way, I send a lovely artwork illustrating.
I saw.
There you go. You're welcome to share it.
Nothing to worry about. But you would have heard it, right? Nothing happened.
Hold on, they're gonna try and push past. Yeah, they're gonna try and push past you two. Anyone who's trying to keep them from moving past, go ahead and roll me an opposing grapple check.
That's
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Actually, no, since you're trying to keep them there, athletics, because you're trying to push them.
No.
Oh, well,
I got your back. Don't worry.
throw him back in.
So you're basically in a deadlock here. Here, I'm just gonna move you to the side. There you go. You're basically in a deadlock with them as they're like let us pass. We need to check on the rest.
Oh,
of
I'm trying to pass.
We need to check on the rest of them. As you're just sitting here, just keeping them back by putting just a hand on their heads.
Do you mind if I help the kobolds?
Are you asking the chieftain?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna look at you and be like, of course! If they have laid they've laid a hand on any of my brethren, I'm gonna be pissed!
Wait, what?
I
But
see.
Beans. But you're saying you left in the middle of the night to get a massage?
What? No, I woke up here.
He's gonna
okay,
point
okay,
at the crabs and go, help her! As they all just start clattering to you.
What?
I'm sorry. Well, okay. I know it looks strange. But I promise you, they're really, really friendly. And they just took me part as like a family. Like, at first they treat me. At first I thought I was gonna be a pet. But like after I helped them a little bit with like traps and everything and just like chilling, they were just fine with me.
I mean, they weren't very friendly to us.
And you didn't think of telling us or coming back to tell us to make sure you were okay?
I was unconscious.
But after you weren't unconscious?
There gonna make another
You
check
weren't
against
sick.
you then. Velt, they're gonna go ahead and try and make another check against you. 8. Go ahead and roll athletics again. By the way, you guys are out of turn order. You guys can just move.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna start coming up behind them and just like look around and see what's going on. And I'm just gonna stare at the kobolds and just like I'm have no time for this shit right now. I'm just gonna stare at them as like, you will step back.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation.
20. Oh, okay.
Okay. Give me a sec. They're both gonna just go, ah! And then just like rush on behind Beans as the crabs kind of move. As they both kind of hide behind Beans, holding on to her coat.
And I'm just gonna keep stepping forward.
The crabs are gonna move in front of Beans to defend her.
As you step forward, she is putting her hands on her hip angrily at all of you guys.
By the way, all of you are covered in blood. Then you are quite literally covered in viscera as well.
And I am looking quite exhausted, by the way.
I think me and Ben are just covered in crab guts, kobold guts, just like, yeah.
And I literally have, like, shit on my boots.
Yeah. Sword still dripping with blood, by the way.
You guys just see my hand raised from the back of the group. What's y'all's definition of war crimes? No reason, just curious. Asking for a friend.
They attacked us!
Glare at him.
They attacked us. It was self-defense.
Yes.
You could have just talked.
They didn't.
What happened to communication?
We were attacked
Basic
by
101.
a 20-foot crab, and it tried to kill me. I almost died.
Hold on. As you say you were attacked by the big crab, the kobold in the very back is gonna go, "You fought their mom! How dare you!"
First.
Defense.
And then secondarily, in self-defense, we did ask if they were friendly or foe. I mean, they threw a pebble, but like, still, they threw something at us.
The two kobolds are gonna look at Beans and go, if our brethren attack them, first, to be fair, they look very scary.
It's okay. I understand. It's okay. I understand. I'm so disappointed in you all. Oh my god. I'm gonna take you outside. Give me a second. Can I have some privacy, please?
Okay.
Alright, as she tried to close the door behind
the door is off its hinges on the ground.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Blown open.
Just sort of awkwardly placed it on the wall and just patted. Like, okay.
The crabs are gonna follow you, clipping their claws incredibly angrily.
My god, guys.
The two kobolds are just gonna run over you.
I understand why you might be like in fight or flight mode when you see the mother crab. I get that. And first of all, if I were to know where you guys were, I have no chance because there's a blizzard and I'll be walking alone. I don't know where you guys are. And second of all,
did you just say there could be a chance of a blizzard in a desert?
I mean,
you mean a sandstorm?
A sandstorm, whatever. You know what I mean.
Kind of rude.
Beans.
How many do you kill?
You will stand down, Beans.
How many did we kill?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I want to know because right now I'm pretty upset as well.
We were trying to save you because we thought we were gonna get turned into a crab by an evil crab cult.
I mean, that's fair. I appreciate the thought of it. However, did you? Is it? I'm sorry. Look,
The people in that room are alive.
And the eggs.
And the eggs.
And their moms.
Everybody else is dead.
I mean, they attacked us, so they frankly deserved it.
I didn't want to. I walked away, and then they attacked me.
We tried to be civil-ish.
Civil-ish. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna try our best to not interfere any more killing or do any more killing, and we're gonna apologize to them first of all, and we're gonna try to. Okay.
That's not going to work. We've literally slaughtered pretty much everyone except the mothers. They're going to try to kill us.
This was basically genocide, let's be honest. You see what we're covered in.
We committed
Beans.
multiple war crimes.
Step aside.
Well,
No,
the truth
I
is
agree
that-
with Beans. We shouldn't attack them anymore.
I'm
than
not
we
going
did.
to attack them. Let me try something.
Well, first of all, I don't think they're gonna continue talking to you because of considering of the actions you have caused.
They
so
will
I
not
think
need
it's
to.
best.
They will
Why
not.
not?
need to.
Why not just give me the message to me since they are more comfortable?
I'm going to try to just push Beans aside.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll opposing athletics checks. You
To
do
be
have
right back,
advantage. The
one
crabs are going to
second.
give you a help action.
I'll be right back. 1
Okay.
second. Sorry.
So
All right, that
Beans gets advantage because of crab help action.
yeah.
Just wait for nat 20.
Do I just roll a strength check for that one,
Athletics.
or just
Yeah, it's athletics.
do it?
Just click athletics with advantage.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what I
or
thought was
just
gonna
do it
happen.
twice. You might at 20.
Might.
You might.
That was a close to not 20.
Roll it again.
Are you really gonna push me aside and
Beans.
I'm going to
I'm trying
try
to
to
beat it.
shove you aside.
Beans. Roll it again.
yes?
You have
Okay.
advantage.
Sorry.
There you go. Okay, so Drac, you kind of just like grab them by the shoulder and try shoving them. However, they don't move as they have multiple crab pincers just on their back, just like as you just basically body check the hand that's pushing you, pushing Drac back. Go ahead.
Ooh.
I'm just going to go on my back foot. I was like, all right, who has line of sight to me right now?
What do you mean? Like
Can the kobolds in there, can I see them still?
You cannot see them through the mass of the people in front of you. They are too far back into the room, and there is still a portion of the wall there. Plus there's crabs, plus there's beans. So no, you cannot see them.
Okay. Beans, I'm going to ask again. Move aside.
Just tell me what you want to say.
I am going to
No.
I'm going to basically intimidate them into submission, and I'm going to make them let us leave. Move aside.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think there's an issue with you leaving anymore. I don't.
I think they
there's an
want
issue
that,
with-
in fact.
That's the thing. I don't want them to try anything to attack us.
I don't think they're in any position to. I'm gonna-
Brack, we nuked their entire
kobolds in
forces.
those kobolds that were in the nest area. They they walked away and they chased them. I'm under no right
They're
now,
under fight or
seeing that
flight,
happen.
Drac.
It's fight or flight, and we just slaughtered everyone. I'm in no position to think that they will not attack us.
Maybe hear out Beans a little bit. Maybe have an open mind. But sure.
If you want to try, I mean, I'm just,
I'm
just
giving it the word of reason.
I am very stubborn.
I'm
So,
back.
okay.
that we're both very stubborn.
We're heading butts. Headbutts.
We're butting heads.
Yeah. Look. Again, I understand. I acknowledge that it was fight or flight response. However, considering the fact that what have you seen does not change the fact you have done damage. You're welcome to leave and continue with your journey.
If they will let us leave,
I
then
can
I'll walk away.
I can gladly talk to them saying they want to leave and they will not you will not enter back to the caves.
Then try, and we'll see what happens.
I will. And she walks back to the inside of the cave.
The crabs kind of block your path off as you, but they move.
Oh.
No. I'm saying they let you go past, but they block your path, kind of like guarding you in a sense. As you kind of walk on through, the two kobolds in front of the chieftain are just, they're all kind of looking over at each other nervously as the chieftain's trying to keep a solemn face, but he's not doing a very good job. So you can go ahead and move in front of them.
Okay. Like, I'll be right here.
Sure.
All right. So, much apologies of what happened. This the best thing I can do for you guys is have him leave, and they need a way. They do need a way out. So,
The chieftain's gonna look at you and go, They can leave whenever they want. I don't want them anywhere near our family.
they won't be near your families. They won't be near your families. It's okay.
Did they kill the? Did they kill the mama crab?
I'm afraid they might have.
You see him like look down in shock, as he's like, "And what of our brethren? What about all the baby crabs? Are they at least okay? For the most part?"
The mothers and your eggs are okay.
What about? And they start listing like half a dozen names that you in particularly actually recognize. You kind of became a little bit of friends with quite a few of them.
No.
Oh God.
So he goes,
I
like,
got a little
what
teary
about
eye.
this one, 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 this one?
No.
Are any of them okay?
I'm not very sure. However, like I said, the mothers are okay, the eggs are okay. For right now, we're just gonna have them leave, and we can able to rebuild again. Okay?
I guess we can go back to the rest of our clan, but
I know we're gonna have a special ceremony for them, and we're gonna make sure no one is left out,
the other
okay?
two kobolds begin like. Hold on, fuck! I'm on the wrong window. They kind of like move together as they just hug each other and cry, as
Oh my God.
as
No.
the chieftain is kind of just staying there sniffling. He's like, they're all dead.
I don't say nothing.
Just
I don't know what else to say. Babino basically went back to you, like, to the group.
hold on a second before you leave. He's gonna look at you and say, now that we are capable of leaving, even though we were starting something new here, we're gonna try and make it the way back with who we have left.
Okay.
Just get them away from our family as soon as you can. As he just begins walking on over to the other three as they just do a three-way hug, just sobbing profusely.
No.
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 So you're back with the crew. The crabs are going to like move on over in here and just start like patting all the kobolds on the back and like giving them little back rubs.
No.
Well, I
Alright.
guess it's true. You either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Damn. Can I walk into this room?
Walk into which room?
Oh,
You're up
The-
there.
the
I'm sorry.
hatchery.
I didn't even notice you were up there. I'm sorry.
yeah. I sneaked off.
Yeah, you kind of walk in there. You see the two kobold women. They're crying profusely, shaking, just like holding onto their eggs just as best they can.
Gonna walk in
So I apologize.
properly.
who was
Hearing you walk in, the one on the left-hand side is just gonna look back to you, scream, grab a rock, and just, like, shittily throw it in your direction, easily missing you. But just, like, she's just panically throwing shit in your direction. She just yells, "Leave us alone! Leave us alone!"
I didn't know this was your family's home. I'm really sorry, and I know no apology can bring them back. If there's anything I can do, I'm really sorry.
The other one begins throwing rocks at you as well.
Okay. Okay, I just place down all the gold I have on the ground,
Okay.
and I leave. That's all.
Okay.
Just gonna look at Beans and just like shake my head and then just start walking away.
Okay. I love how the whole party is kind of like, oh wow, Beans, you're the bad guy. And Beans over here like, what the fuck did you do? They were innocent. Just trying to defend their home, what the fuck? And you guys are just like, Beans, defending kobolds, how could you? And it's like, Beans over here like, you war criminal!
Defending them, that's fine with me. The fact that she, after she was okay to leave, was like, why would I go back to the party? Why would I find a way to alert them? Ah, psh, it's fine.
You never asked if she could.
I would assume she would tell us.
You never asked.
I asked, why didn't you fucking tell us or try to contact us?
I did say
They would if they
that-
could.
I would, yeah, but I don't know where the frick you guys are. It's a vast desert.
Yeah.
Asking the kobolds.
They don't know either.
What the fuck?
You can't send a text message like
You
hey,
never
no,
asked
no.
context here.
I'm just walking out like, well, this was awkward.
I just look over at Derrickson and I just go, imagine not even leaving a message with the kobolds to like look out for us.
I just like kind of shake my head and just keep walking. I'm just
Man's just
I'm
tearing
I'm
up
kinda, like,
slightly.
Are you
dazed at the
two
moment.
inside of the cave still? Are you guys actually there, or are you guys just heading over?
I in my journal, just ignoring every conversation, just kind of jotting down.
Well, yeah, but you're way away from the party at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just there hanging out with you, like waiting.
So
He
are
looks up,
are you with the party, or are you just like actually popping a squat in a seat real quick?
I'm writing in the journal about the war crime we committed, and then I'm gonna leave.
As you do, as you do.
God.
History needs to know a war crime was committed.
History
That is
does never need to know.
History does not need to
No
know.
one needs to know what we did this day.
Beans, as you look outside and you see the corpse of the Big Mama, it's almost stunning that this was even possible. It almost just barely brings a tear to your eye.
You, okay.
Almost.
Okay. Well.
I love how none of you looked inside this room. I love how none of you looked inside this room. I will reveal it for you when you guys leave. I will reveal it for you when you guys leave, but let it be known, none of you paid attention to that room that I handcrafted.
Yeah.
Loot or some shit.
Do you want to go in that room?
No, it's fine.
Right
It's
now?
fine. No, it's fine.
No, we already were heading out.
Hey, you guys already
paying
leaving.
attention
You guys
to it.
already
We're already
leaving.
paying attention
No,
to it.
no,
We're
you guys are already
leaving.
leaving. You can't metagame like this. Go.
You can't metagame.
It's showing us out.
Shove.
Just the god himself up here is just shoving each of us out. Just get out, get out, get out.
Actually, wait a minute. Here, I will show you as you guys have left. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Right, what is in this beautiful room?
It's
that you
like
have crafted?
loot
What-
and gold and shit, probably.
What-
Oh my god.
what is
Oh,
that?
bones. The bone
is-
pile.
That's the sacrifice room.
No, actually, it isn't. It was just where they, any like animals that the crab mom brought back for everyone to eat, that's where they butchered them. And that's where they put all their ashes when they cook it. There's also some bandit corpses over in the corner. That's how they got all their
not
weapons.
Helped their case at all. That would not have helped their case at all. That would have led to more murdering.
That would have made it worse.
There could
Ben
only have
just
been
looks
death here.
sad and tired as he's like dragging his feet along the sand.
A lot happened today.
Mhm.
So, by the way, there were traps in there, but you either fireballed them into disarmed, or you didn't go past them. So,
You're welcome.
Thanos snapped him out of existence.
yep. You know that whole donut-shaped corridor that you guys didn't go down?
Yeah.
That had traps in it. The opening that was fireballed, yeah, that was disarmed because of fireball. There was 2 on
You're
either
welcome.
side and 1 at the very back end, but no one went there, so it didn't matter.
All I'm hearing out of this is be pro war crime. You'll get out of a lot of traps.
That is true. That is true. Kobold traps, anyway. Yes.
Damn it! Now I feel really bad.
So
Why?
I don't. They started it.
So you guys do
Well,
find
and-
your horses after a couple of minutes of walking in dead, awkward silence. So there you go. You can now continue
I don't
your
want to
travels.
be here.
Beans, would you like to talk to them about the events that have happened? You guys have plenty of time on your journey over to the tomb.
We take a long
It's
rest.
up to you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to be able to take a long rest.
Yes,
I need
please.
it.
Also,
I
can
do
we take
too.
a small break?
I
5-minute break.
Sure we can.
Yeah.
Because I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
BRB.
I apologize if I sound really, really, really rude. Really apologize.
So high.
Is that in character or not?
No, for the character. For the character.
Oh no.
Yeah, imagine being rude to us. It's not like, we were worried just off getting massages, just ignoring the everything else going on. Pardon us. We're the bad guy
Oh,
here.
Listen,
So,
that
this
crab
is-
massage was insane.
So does this validate me going through the dimension door?
It fixed my scoliosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pod was grumpy because she's like, I want a crab massage. What the fuck? Why you get a crab massage? I don't get a crab massage.
So what'd you guys think of that little twist?
How dare you?
Lord have mercy.
It was a great. Like I got genuinely kind of frustrated that we went on this cool, bloodthirsty war crime ridden battle, and she's fine just laying on a table getting a crab massage.
Yeah,
Oh.
Derek's had no time for that shit, like at all.
Pod just
Yeah,
like,
I
"Do you want
apologize
me-
for
do
the
you want me-"
stubbornness. Apologies.
Oh no, you had full right to be stubborn. I mean, given the situation at hand.
Mhm.
Let me get this straight. You got kidnapped and got a crab massage.
Well, maybe if you guys talk about it on your way, you can get the full story. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want me to? Or
Possibly.
we just
Who knows?
Yeah, explain. Give us the full story. So we might
Wait
not
till they
be
get
as
back
mad,
when you're
or we
actually
might get
in
worse.
character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait for Robbie. That's why.
But by the way, that map I spent way too damn long on last night. I hope you guys.
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
that.
Oh yes, fantastic map.
You know, it
Yeah,
validated my
it's really
15-hour stream.
I'm so glad that I reminded you that you needed to do that.
No, you didn't remind me of that shit. I'd been planning on doing that all day. It's just like I was like, I need to do other things, and that's what you reminded me of. But I didn't end up doing any of it. Time to do the slouch, the DM slouch,
DM slouch.
DM slouch.
I have no
Me,
remorse.
why is my
Enjoy the
back hurt all the
crabs.
time? Also, me sitting at like a 43-degree angle constantly.
Dude, my back, my neck and my back only hurt while streaming if I'm, you know, like sitting up, like perfectly upright, like I have been this entire stream. Like I've had good posture this whole fucking stream, and my neck is killing me.
Oh no.
That just means that that just means you have such bad posture 99% of the time that when you sit right, it feels wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start telling the story.
So you got oh, it sets at the scene. You guys are on horseback, talking to each other. The winds are blowing. Let me go ahead and throw the music back on for this specifically. Shh, don't worry about that. There you go.
I don't hear
Oh, no,
I was gonna
more
say.
crabs.
Oh no, more crabs. So
I'm
you
a little
guys,
worried.
you guys are on route. Shit. You guys are en route, and you guys are currently just on horseback. You guys can chit chat all you'd like. It's midday. Go ahead.
So, about these crab massages.
Yeah, yeah, about that. So as the last thing I remember was literally helping you guys with the bandits and coughing and hacking. And I choked to pass out, I guess. But while I was passed out, I remember a little vaguely that it was nighttime, I suppose. I felt some rustling while I was unconscious a little bit. And then I found myself to be in the kobolds' cave in their nest. And the crabs kind of you know, sniffing around and going surrounding me. I honestly thought I was gonna be done for, it but they kind of treated me differently. I'm assuming that I thought I was being a pet to them until like they saw me making like traps and bombs and and then they were like, "Hey, can you help us build put some traps around?" I was like, you know what? Even though this is kind of sus, but suspicious. Sure, I'll try to help you. You know, try to get in their good side, and then after a while, like spending some time in the caves, I found out they're pretty nice, and honestly, they were just trying to survive out in the desert, and they're just, you know, like they're like a big old family, especially the crabs. They kind of treated me as if I was like a stepmother, which is very strange considering it's like overnight, you know.
Wait,
But
this happened in one night.
yeah,
Very affectionate crabs.
yes,
Very affectionate crabs.
very very affectionate crabs. I met the mother. Kind of it was pretty. I was pretty scared of meeting the mother at first, but after they give me some food and some shelter, I didn't consider them as a threat, so I started to continue helping them, making friends with the kobolds and the crabs. And so far, it's been fairly chill until, well, as you know, the rest.
They were so hostile to us.
Yeah, I'm just
They were very. It's to be fair. For what I know, their caves weren't very easy to find, so it took them by surprise, especially with bandits that constantly like walked around there and kind of like spooked them a lot. So their first response is literally fight or flight, and they're very skittish. So
I'm just like clutching my holy symbol and just staring ahead. Don't even look at Beans. I just like, listen. The fact that you didn't even tell them that you had a party out here and that there was a chance that we would be looking for you, and a chance, albeit slim, that we could stumble upon their cave looking for you was very, very irresponsible. We slaughtered them because they had no idea that we might be by here. They had no idea that we were coming here, possibly looking for you, a member of our party. So, I'll be honest. Them attacking us, it was in self-defense. And I have no remorse over killing those who tried to harm us in any way. Now I'm just like staring ahead, not even looking at Beans.
I mean, how I was supposed to know you guys gonna find me soon?
Did you... The possibility
Okay.
that we would even have a chance to find you. They should have known. They should have been warned. Look for a couple tieflings and some humans that could possibly...
Podge looked
thought
at
at
Beans and was
least-
like, you didn't think we would come looking for you?
You're a member of our party. We were going to try to find you no matter what. You disappeared. There was no chance that we wouldn't try to find you.
You were our first priority.
And now we have an entire cave full of kobolds, a mother crab, and all of her crab babies that we just completely and utterly slaughtered. They stood no chance versus us. The only one that even had a chance was that crab, and it just...
I mean, it was kind of fun, but still.
I don't feel great about any of this.
While it may not have been a good thing to do, with the information that we had and the information that they had, there was no other outcome. They should have been warned.
Bambino just went quiet. She kind of... She doesn't respond. Because what else is there to say for her? She kind of... What she's doing, she's holding her arms together. Like holding tightly over her sleeves. And refusing to look back.
You just hear Derrickson just like a big sigh and just kind of look over there and be like, no matter what happened, at least you're okay. And then just look back at it again.
Yeah. At least I'm okay.
I don't think there's point in pointing fingers now. It's over,
Think-
so...
We should catch Beans up as well.
On the situation.
Of our situation now. So Beans, while you were unconscious, we happened to get 2 shards of the crystal. And we also have this, and she opens up her cloak and pulls out the card that's black with gold trimming. This card has near god magic capabilities, and I don't know exactly the probability of what it can do, but I think it has a lot more fear insensitive than what this crystal can do. So what I'll go right now is to go get the last crystal from the tomb, and she puts the card back into her cloak. Go to the tomb, get the crystal, and then figure out if we really want to give this crystal to Rebecca, or figure out something else, because right now that's the only direction we got, and with how we all assessing us out Rebecca, I don't know even if giving this crystal to her is worth the trouble. Because who knows what if she might go out and kill innocent people with this capability. What is the situation she could do with this? And what if she can sense magic and can sense the card and attack us? I have so many different situations in my head right now, but I'm glad you're safe. But right now, we have a situation where it might be world-changing effects. And we go to the tomb, we go get the crystal, and we have to talk about what we do with it. Because there's a lot of magic voodoo going on, and I don't feel comfortable with it. And I have gone through a lot of shit in my life.
Quick interjection. You could always just draw the card now and not have it be no longer a factor while you're all here to witness and see what it does.
This is true.
With the magical voice that came in the back of her head, she pulls out the card again and looks at the party. Guys, I have something we could do. It's gonna be stupid.
mean, ooh, stupid. I'm down.
I could use the card
Oh,
now.
no.
I think
How
we could all use
risky
the
will it
pick me up.
be? How risky is it going to be to draw that?
It's a 50-50. It could make the world better. It can make the world worse. It can make a magical item show up. It can cause devastation. It's a 50-50. It's a game of chance. And I don't...
It'll
Well,
be fun.
After all the stuff we've been through today, maybe we could use a little luck. I hope that luck is on your side.
Right. She looks
Ben's
at the
just gonna
party.
move away.
You know,
Slowly.
she moves away from the party. She looks at them and looks at the card and says, "All right, if anything bad happens or if anything strange happens, we meet back up at the tavern. All right?"
Okay. Good
Agreed.
luck.
She draws the card.
Ooh, time to get spicy. Roll a d50.
Oh boy, here we
Oh
go.
boy.
A
D50.
D50. Just type
How do I
in
roll
slat.
Uh,
Type in chat.
Go to the.
Go to chat. Type in /r space 1d50. 42.
oh
Ooh,
boy.
it's a very important number. It's the meaning of life.
Oh wow.
Holy shit. You're right.
Okay, so I usually do this for the funsies of it.
Mhm.
I'll let you keep the roll you got, or you can roll again, but you have to keep whatever you get. I won't tell you if it's good or bad. You keep
Meaning of life. Meaning of
I'll
life.
keep the 42.
The card dissipates from your hand as it disappears into almost a crumbling of dust as it wafts into the wind. Can you go ahead and roll me 2d100s?
My God.
Oh boy.
Okay, you're fine. All right.
I'm fine.
It was to see if the card reappeared right in front of you.
Oh.
So your eyes glaze over as you feel weird sensation in your eyes, as it's almost as if you get flashbanged. As you bring your hands up to your face, it doesn't feel painful, but it's really, really weird as you kind of stumble on backwards slightly. You kind of move your hand to the side, blinking a couple of times. You notice you can see twice as far as normal. Also increase your passive perception by 3 to a maximum of 22. You also notice, looking around at the rest of your party, you have slight x-ray vision. You can see through objects and walls that are 4 inches or less, as if looking through murky water.
What the?
Yeah.
But you cannot turn it off.
Oh no.
Oh,
cannot turn
Oh
it off.
no.
It does not go through skin, though. So it's purely just like objects and barriers.
Oh.
So now you're gonna be able to see like people walking around like semi-transparent naked.
I mean,
What in the
kinda, but not
world?
really.
Like,
Oh
what
my
in the
God.
world?
It's kind of as if it's like opaque, but like no, not really.
As if for ghosts, I guess.
Sort of, yeah, but like it doesn't go through flesh, so like I would say clothes, not necessarily unless you're like looking for an object within someone's pocket or something.
Okay.
But it's not like you have X-ray vision to where you can see their like but
Yeah, so like ghosts.
yeah, kind of.
That's-
But you can like see into their pockets and see into people's bags and whatnot, and like look through walls and doors and whatnot as long as it's less than 4 inches thick.
That's gonna be jarring.
A little bit. That's why I said, your eyes feel weird. Also here, let me go ahead and up your passive perception. Give me one second.
I was trying to figure out how to do that. I
It's
don't-
right down here. +3. You now have a 17.
Oh.
But the card
So she looked.
dissipates and disappears off into who knows where.
Oh, wow! I can see things really far now. I don't like this.
Are
So
you okay?
she
Kinda
look-
boring.
So when I look at the party, do I just see like in the armor and like the clothing, or is it just?
You can see through like their armor down to like and see their clothing underneath. It goes through like one layer.
Oh, so I can choose to look into.
Well, no, you can't turn it off. But
Oh,
you can you can see through like one layer of something into whatever next.
okay.
Yeah, you see through their bag, and anything you look through that's a barrier, you see through as if it's murky water. Anything past it. So like about as clear as murky water. So not you can't really tell details, but you can notice like, hey, there's an object here.
Okay. So she looks at the party and then automatically just closes her eyes, like, oh, okay, what, okay. Why can I see through? Why?
You
What?
pulled the card,
Yeah,
probably.
and I guess I can look farther now, and I can see through what looks like about a layer of, just a layer, and she's trying her best to like, not try to peek at anybody's like belongings and stuff. Like I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Do you know how long it's gonna last?
Oh, it's permanent.
Mm-hmm.
It's forever till you die.
She just kind of like, okay, well, I guess I can see through things, which could be useful. It's just now I fear if someone's wearing one layer of clothing, I might see some unmentionables. I don't want that.
Yippee!
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
Don't look at me,
I
I'm
know.
Commando!
Me neither.
From you.
I knew I should have
Alright,
worn
well.
underpants.
It's a neutral result, I guess. It's nothing too bad.
If anything, it's good as to what we've heard it can do.
That is true. It's
You are noticing like ants and shit, and like things you never noticed before, just around you. You're just aware of things more now.
all right. Well, let's get towards the tomb. I guess I guess I can look more perceptively now. So
Yay!
yay!
We can see the enemies up ahead. That's good.
I think
Yeah?
Joe died, by the way, because they aren't in scene.
Oh.
Oh no!
Shame. The feeling one.
Yeah.
Though, you there?
No, they're dead. All right.
Dead.
So you guys proceed for the rest of the long afternoon. After taking a short rest, well, taking a long rest, but a short period of time to rest yourselves, you find yourselves at the entrance of the tomb.
Oh,
Are we take
shit.
long rest?
You did. Yeah.
Okay.
On the way here.
Hold on.
These outer grounds show signs of wear from sandstorms and other elements over what looks to be hundreds of years. The sand becomes stonework as you venture forward. The sand atop the stonework crunching under your step as you continue forwards toward... Who the fuck left?
No,
Are we this
It's
guy?
probably
God
dope.
damn
That
it.
was dope.
Oh well.
He said he blue screen, so he'll
He
probably be
blue
back in a
screen.
minute.
Damn. Well, I'm sure he's watching stream.
Like on it.
But the sand atop the stonework crunching under your step as you continue forwards towards the opening that is shrouded in darkness. Only a loud banging sound can be heard from within once you get close enough. Outside, many large weathered pillars keep the large carved stonework overhead from collapsing. You see this visage as you finally arrive to the final point of your destination. And that is where I'm ending the session for today.
No.
Whoa.
Dang. So actually, one more.
Yeah.
One more. It'll be the finale next session for sure. Because you guys
Heck
literally
yeah.
have this location, and that's it. So it's this
Nice.
location and whatever last minute things you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't expect that last map to take that long. So
I was trying to hurry it up, but apparently it was
experience,
over.
Yeah, it was a lot of drop.
it's
Yeah.
okay. I think 5 episodes is a good, set for... Would normally take people 3.
Yeah.
But when it's on stream, that's one thing. And I normally run those sessions for 6 to 8 hours, so this is about right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, thank you everyone for stopping on by. I know Doe will be in here shortly. Do not worry.
Yeah, I've returned.
Ah, good.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm gonna need
Welcome
your
back.
link again, by the way.
yeah, I'm
again.
setting it up right now. Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and post inside general. No, Robbie, it doesn't. By the way, that's the answer to your DM.
Nice.
Okay, so you just go ahead and post inside the general chat for me inside the Discord, and I will add it to you. But thank you everyone for stopping on by. This session was really, really good. This actual, like, most of the portion of this session was tailored made for this stream. So, if any of you have missed this portion of the stream so far, don't worry, it'll be up in a VOD later tonight. You can rewatch it if you need to. But, however, we have one last stream until the end of this series is done. Then we will put out more information about the VTuber group later on for the actual main series campaign. We'll give you updates on that over on my Twitter as well as anyone involved.
Yeah.
But it is the end of the session. I hope everyone has had a really good time. We will go on down the same as we normally do. I will be going last, as everyone here is 110% the focus of these streams. Doe, I'm gonna skip you first and go to Beans first, and then we're gonna go to you,
All right,
so that you
sounds
have
good.
time to give me your link.
It's in there.
It's in there? Okay, never mind then. Here, let me just add that, and then you'll be Thanos snapped in here in 2 seconds. Bop. Bing
Bro,
bong.
Thanos snapping is my favorite thing ever.
Oh, there you are. There you are. There he is. The man, the myth. All right.
The man, the myth, the legend. Bada bing, bada boom. There
All
we
right,
go.
Doe, if you want to talk a little bit about yourself, go ahead.
Yes. Hello, I'm the Rogue Doe. Most of you know me by now as the guy that comes into Voss's streams and torture him in my off hours. We do a lot of variety games, party games, FPS games, just kind of whatever we feel like doing at the time. It's all love. If you like to be roasted or you're completely a masochist, you're welcome to my stream anytime. I will roast you for any reason that I find possible. I love you all. D&D is super fun, and I can't wait for the main story because this one shot has been absolutely fantastic. So I can't wait for an actual full length campaign. So yeah, you'll find a lot of jokes, a lot of trolling over on my stream, a lot of D&D references while we play. But yeah, that's me. Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Beans, go ahead.
Yes, hello. I am Witchy Beans. I play as Bambino. I am a freelance artist who is currently currently trying to stream video games and here and there. But ever since I got to this D&D session, I had a lot of fun, and I made you guys are great people to hang out with. I'm really excited to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me in.
Of course.
And I know it was a lot of drama filled just like a few seconds ago.
You're okay. You're okay.
I promise. I don't have any ill intentions. I don't.
No, it's okay. We know it's just roleplay.
I know. I just want to say that out loud. I just want. Yeah. I'm really hoping to see what happens next in the next session. For next, possibly next week.
So let me go ahead and pop up a little bit of art, because we have very talented artists in here, and I would be amiss to not add it.
I think I have.
I have one that you did for your costume for today, while you were there chilling. You know, the one that you post inside general chat, inside the art section for the private Discord. Let me go ahead and post that up for everyone. Here's an art reference that they did for the scene where they were just kind of vibing their new costume change they acquired from the kobolds inside the cave. Very, very nice. If any of you like seeing art, go check out Beans and Robbie, but currently we're talking about Beans. So I if I had more art that wasn't already posted almost everywhere, like they did an animatic, which both Robbie and Witchy Beans did, but I know Beans did one that I posted, and I'm pretty sure that they posted on theirs. So go check those out if you want. I don't really have the capability of posting it here without knowing if it's gonna like ear rape you, so I'm not sure. So just go check it out on Twitter. It's fucking amazing, believe me. It's really, really good. And it's the scene from the bandit camp where Derrickson defeated the living shit out of the bandit captain for both of them. They did their own takes on it, and it was amazing both times. So that is their art that they did. Podge, go ahead, take it away for your end.
Hey, I'm Podge. I'm a little goblin VTuber. I am a variety streamer. I stream games, mostly visual novels, cosplay, and live 2D rigging. I will be doing a Smash or Pass this Thursday. So if any of you want to be smashed, make sure you add yourself to the tweet. I don't think I would pass any of you, so there you go.
Imagine passing on your DM. Shit, man.
Imagine. I know Bostel already entered, and I know Robbie already entered. Spoiler alert, Smash.
Oh man, the spoilers.
Yeah, I have very much enjoyed playing with you all so far, though, and again, thank you, Vostel, for DMing.
Give me 1 second. I'm just setting up the images for Robbie. So Robbie, actually, if you want to go ahead, you're more than welcome to. While I'm getting up the art that you've recently posted. To show everyone. Go ahead.
I'm Aster Robbie, or just Robbie. I usually stream art. I plan on streaming live 2D rigging soon, and some cozy chill games. I also really love D&D. I've been playing it for a long time, and I can say Voss is an amazing DM, and I really enjoyed this session. I can't wait to see what he has planned for next session. He broke my heart in this one. Can't wait for it to be shattered, probably. And I can't. I also can't wait for the main campaign because I know it'll be great, amazing. And I also appreciate everyone else in the cast. You guys are amazing. amazing role players and amazing people. So thank you for giving me a chance to play with D&D with all of you.
No worries.
Thank you.
Again, Robbie is, as they've said, an amazing artist. Let me pop up some art that they did recently. Here is one that they did for the sleeping scene. I think canonically the night before this.
Yes.
It is mind-blowing, honestly, having artists of these calibers, in just to play D&D with us and create things like this. It is really awesome to see. There is one, and here's a little sketch that they did for Podge and themselves.
I love Sleepy
it's
Podge.
It's really good. It's really, really good. Oh my god.
Drama. The drama.
The drama.
I'm dying.
All right. So, moving on to the dad of the group. Drac, go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Drakuzad. I play Derrickson. I'm a Lich Lord variety VTuber. Just basically play any variety of games. I just went through a couple spoopy games last night where everybody bullied me. Bullied me into submission.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Oh, this session I really enjoyed. I really enjoy any session where I can just start like really getting into the role play, and I'm hoping that this expands so much further when we get into the campaign as Voss said. Entire section, loved it. Like the twist at the end, loved it. It was so good. I can't wait to. There's so many amazing and talented people that I'm around playing in this D&D campaign, and I'm just glad that I could just chill and vibe with you all while playing this game. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Young.
Hello,
Go for it.
I'm Young. I'm a Viera VTuber playing a Tiefling VTuber because to get into character, I have to play the part better. Anyways, I right now am doing a interesting series on my own because I don't know why I hate myself when I'm playing through Ninja Gaiden this time around. It's only on the weekends though, because yesterday I played for about 15 hours straight.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I played Fortnite first, but then I played Ninja Gaiden for like 6 hours. To the point where I almost slammed my Xbox controller through my wall in anger.
Ninja Gaiden, it's rage worthy.
Sounds about right.
And I'm doing my best to not be this angry. But I'm just like, I want to do this because this is the game that I have vengeance with. But I am also trying to branch myself out more into different forms of entertainment. And I might start doing art streams again. I'm just kind of in an art block right now. And my brain is just kind of in a very moody mood right now. So, yeah, that's what's going on with my streams.
Okay. Well, I guess to conclude it off, by the way, I have some news for this upcoming Friday for everyone after I'm done, which involves most of the people here, actually. Most of the other people I assume were either busy or just didn't see the message when I reached out to everyone. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. Anywho, I am Vossel DMG, variety VTuber. Much like Drac, I do a variety of different games. My stream schedule gets posted every Sunday on my Twitter, which is down below, and I think it gets thrown inside chat occasionally. If you ever are curious about what I play, it's always right there. It's always pinned on my profile. This week I'm doing quite a bit of D&D, Apex, and I'm doing a little bit of a Cyberpunk playthrough this week. As I have been the last couple of days, and especially on the weekends when I should be resting, but I don't. I do a lot of collabs with Drac, and quite a few other people. Most of my days are collabs. So it's always good to see new faces running around. But this Friday is going to be pretty big. We're going to be doing a collab between me, Beans, Robbie, Doe, and Drac. Doing some Gartic phone, and that's going to be fun because half of us can't draw for shit, and the other half of us can. We're also going to be doing some Jackbox.
Yes.
So,
me and Beans are going to team up against you guys.
My stick figures.
And we're going to be doing some Jackbox, so it's going to be really edgy.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go. The last time we
I've
did,
actually never played it.
it's good. It's
It's
very
a
very
lot
good.
of fun.
The
A lot
last
of
time
fun.
we did this, it was a rousing success. Everyone in the community loved it, and honestly, it was. I almost cried at one point last time. It was fantastic. I know last time it was me, Doe, and a good couple of other VTubers, so it was a blast.
Yeah. It was a night that I've probably had the most fun outside of D&D in a while.
It was so good.
But it is time to conclude the stream. I appreciate every last one of you for coming on in and watching the stream, and looking forward to it every week. There might be a short hiatus for D&D, specifically for this group after this one shot is completed. But it's just to get everything ready and get the campaign situated and everything. But we'll come up with news when we figure it out. But I appreciate every last one of you stopping on by. So yeah, I think that's about it. We will see you guys next Monday for the finale of Trouble in the Dunes. Thank you all for stopping by. All right. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.